What's up, y'all? What? Was that loud? Was it? It was a little
normal.
It was normal.
So it was a little shouty.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Tonight, La Famiglia, designed by Maximilian Maria Thiel, published by Feuerland Spiele, as well as Capstone. Capstone, I guess they kind of tag teamed this to sponsor the playthrough tonight, as well as send us this, I think it's a production copy of La Famiglia. I am your host, Edward Euler, happy to be joined by some good friends.
Derek?
Mark? Ken?
All right. So, something a little bit different tonight for sure. It's four-player only. Let's start there. It's teams, 2v2. So this side of the table versus the other side. And you win as a team, you lose as a team. And there's as much or as little cooperation as you want it to be.
That is true.
The theme in this is 70s and 80s Sicilian mafia, Costa Nostra. If y'all are familiar with any of the history of it, it was a violent time in Sicily, a very violent time in Sicily, and this game does not shy from that, so be aware of that. There were a lot of prosecuting attorneys, prosecutors that were, and judges that were murdered via car bombs. There are car bombs in this game.
There are.
So,
there are things to blow up.
it's a violent game. It's an area control game. El Grande is a violent game, even if it's not depicted. It's an area control game. So keep in mind with that. But with that said, I think there's a lot y'all are going to be interested in here. It has a really, really cool action selection mechanism, and the way the card play in this game works is pretty novel. And the way the teammate just actions work, I think it's pretty cool. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. So I'm going to do pretty much a full teach on the front end. There might be little things here or there we point out as we go along, but otherwise, are you ready, partner?
I am definitely ready for an adventure.
You ready to rumble?
Well, it's an adventure right now. We'll see. We'll have to rumble when we get to rumbling. I am, obviously, very good, and we're the good people, and they're the bad people, obviously.
I mean,
it's Ken.
Or Mark,
Well,
you're a good dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Then there's Ken.
Ken is just going to carry me.
All right. So that said, no. All kidding aside, Mark's a good dude.
Yeah.
I've got them fooled.
Hey, I mean, come on. Let's do
go.
this if we're going to do this. So welcome to La Famiglia. So here we are. Beautiful artwork, first off. It's striking.
Gorgeous.
Both the box cover as well as the artwork through here. And there's quite a bit of artwork in this game, but it does a really, really good job, honestly, of staying out of the way of usability and such. But what is it y'all are looking at out here? Well, obviously we have the map of Sicily, which are broken up into 12 mandamenti. The mandamenti consist of 3 individual areas within each mandamento. All right? So you can see over here, you have Trapani, Alcamo, and Marsala. That makes up one mandamenti. And you'll notice that it has an attached kind of control marker area to where you can go ahead and show which of the 4 players controls a given area. More on that, obviously, as we go. But it's broken up into all the various areas there. Then up here in the top left corner are the action sheets. There is one that is printed on the board, and it is set up with the gray markers already out there. as you can see, and then this is just set up as an example up here, but this will be sheet number 1 for round 1, and then there's another one for sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4 for rounds 2, 3, and 4, respectively. In addition to that, there are control tiles. Each side has an identical set of 7 control tiles here. Those 7 control tiles, there are actually 11. These were randomly selected out here. In other words, I chose them, so there you go. But there you go. So there are 7 of the 11, and these are the 7 that will be in our game. This will change every game as well. Then off screen, there is some cash. There are drug labs or factories if you prefer, if the drug lab theme will bother you, but there you go. This is, again, it's Cosa Nostra in the 70s and 80s. Those will come out here on the map, and then out here on the map, we have the various soldatis, or soldiers, that are out here. If they are in your player color, they are your soldati. If they are gray, those are neutral soldati. And each of the different areas will have 2 or 3 starting. Every player, if you take a look over here for Ken's area, he has the little asterisk symbol. So you'll notice that here in Barcelona, you see that there are 2 asterisks down there. So therefore, he starts with 2 soldati down here, okay? And those come from his supply there. And the board's seated, so every player has 6 out there, 6 different areas with 2 or 3 soldati out there. And then the neutrals will be in the neutral areas as well. Then each player also has a board, or a headquarters, if you will. So your board, all of these for the different families, or player colors, if you will, are going to be asymmetrical, and there are 2 others that are not in play. You can choose however you wish to choose. I picked yellow because, obviously. There are also green, which not in play. There is red, not in play. That's because everybody else chose their respective colors. Now, you can choose how the rules say is each team gets dealt 3, and then they choose which of the 2 they're going to play and who plays 1. We just chose what colors we wanted to play, and that was that. With that said, each player, again, these are asymmetrical. These are dual layer player boards to where every player has 17 action discs in this, where they're going to be able to unlock from left to right various upgrades or bonuses that we're going to be able to acquire as the game goes along. You'll also notice that each row corresponds to extra orders that we're going to be able to have. Each player starts with 5 orders already. They're starting orders. Those are the ones with the little dot on them, like so, there. And then they'll be able to unlock these as the game goes along. But the top row corresponds to the judicial track, or the car track, if you will. The second row, so on and so forth. And every time, the first time you take the disc that is across one of those dotted lines, you're going to take that associated order. So in other words, if I took that one off and then eventually that one, now I get that order behind my headquarters over here behind our player screens, like so. More on that as we go. We also have player screens, as I mentioned, so as you can see, our starting orders will start behind them, as well as our starting family stuff. We're going to get some number of soldati, and we're going to possibly get cars or boats or whatever out there as well. But every player also has their little box of extra stuff here, along with their soldati here, that you're going to have to earn to be able to place out onto the board as well. Now, it's a partnership game. So what's behind my screen at any point Derek can look at. I can lean over here and look at Derek's. I obviously can't look at their 2, and we're on the honor system because for the software and the whole 9 yards there. All right, so that's everything pretty much that y'all are looking at. We also have a hand of 3 identical cards, which are going to be for battles, but we'll talk about that considerably later. All right. Oh, and the first player marker. All right, cool. So, how does the game play, or what is the goal of the game? Well, I mentioned each of the mandamenti, or each of the mandamento, has 3 areas in it. To control a mandamento, or one of these various areas out here, one player, not one team, but one player must control 2 of the 3. So for instance, I control this one, Mark controls that one on the other team, and the neutral controls, oops, let's try that again. I apologize. Hey, there we go. I control that, Mark controls that, neutrals control that for that mandamento. If Derek were to come in and take out Mark, let's say there, and ended up in there, we still do not control that.
We do not.
One player must control 2 or 3 of the different areas. And when they do so let's say it ended up like that, then you're going to go ahead and put out your control marker. How that works, obviously, is going to be one of the cruxes of the game. But the goal of the game is for one player on a team to have 5 of those, or one team to have 6. If at the end of a round that happens, hey, guess what? Game ends, that team wins. If we reach the end of the 4th round and nobody has those 2, or neither team has accomplished that, then it's going to go to who has the most control markers between the team. And if still tied, then whoever controls Bronte, notice that's the only one in all caps. Whoever controls Bronte, that's the tiebreaker there. Okay? That makes sense? Easy enough? Yep. So that's what we're trying to do, is gain control of the various mandamento, or mandamenti, as it were. So the game takes place over a maximum of 4 rounds. Within those 4 rounds, there are 2 main phases. There's a planning phase, which is that stuff, and then there is an execution phase, as in carrying out orders.
Yes.
Not like bang, you're dead.
Yeah.
Although really, also
Could be a little
bang,
bit
you're
of
dead.
both.
There is that. In between each of those 2 main phases, there's going to be a management phase, and then rinse and repeat until the aforementioned control.
Correct.
One team wins. Pretty simple. Okay? All right. So, how do you play the game? First off, there's the planning phase. The planning phase, what's going to happen is there are 2 options that you can take on your turn. And turn order is going to work pretty simple. Whoever has the first player marker here, that player goes first. Then you'll notice that there is a little arrow over here that's associated with who the next player is. So mine is pointing diagonal across the table, so that 1, then 2, that one's pointing here, 3, and then that one's pointing there, 4, rinse and repeat, continue on that path. That will not change throughout the entire game. All that matters is who the first player is to begin with. Okay? All right. So, the action selection mechanism up here. At the beginning of the game, as I mentioned, there are neutral markers that are out there that are free to use. They do not cost anything. And each player is going to place 2 of these. And we've just randomly put this out here for examples to start with. Then, the first round sheet is going to be out there as well. So on your turn, you may do one of 2 things. You may either take any one disc, yours, neutral, or another player's, and drop it down into the column below, choosing any of the available actions that are in that column. And we'll go over those in detail in a minute. Or you may choose to use all of the action markers to basically forego these actions and instead do the main actions that are available up there. We're going to talk about these one at a time, though. So, here we go. The available actions in the first round are all of these actions. So on your turn, you choose, say, a neutral disc, and then you're going to move it down onto, say we choose one of the yellow spaces right here. And you do not have to choose the top one. You could choose the third one, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay? When you place it down here, wherever the space is that you choose, you're going to carry out that action. So the yellow ones are pretty simple. You'll notice if there is a yellow marker up there, that's going to mean get that amount of lira, or that many bucks. Okay? It's lira back then, but we're Americans and we're lazy and we're probably going to call it dollars or bucks. So get $2, pretty simple. Then get $1 for every drug lab that you have out on the board. More on that in detail in a little bit. If you have 6, get $6. Okay, pretty simple. You get it from the supply, and then you put it behind your screen. This one does the exact same thing, except you don't get the 2 extra bucks. Okay? This one here says do the exact same thing, and in addition to it, you're going to be able to take 1 soldati, that's the +1, as well as however many you have unlocked on your player board from your headquarters and place them out on the board. Okay, what does that mean? So if you take a look on your board over here, you'll see that that icon is shown right here. As you unlock each of these are going to get better. Okay, so whatever the highest number is the number you can take. It's not cumulative. So at the start of the game, though, you only have a 1 pictured there. So in this case, it is going to be 1 from your player board there, as well as the +1, and place them anywhere out there on the board, on any place that you already have soldati, or is empty. There will be situations where there are empty areas out there on the board. Pretty simple. This symbol here, moving on into the blue ones here, get 2 lira and place behind your headquarters from your supply some number of soldati. So 3 plus how many? Well, again, coming back to our player board over here, looking at this row now, this is, hey, go ahead, you get the idea, 2, 3, 4. Again, not cumulative. So here, I would take 2 from supply and play 2 plus the 3. So that would be a total of 5. I would place 5 soldati behind my screen. These then can be able to be used to do the aforementioned place out on the board, but they can't come from supply, they come from your headquarters. That makes sense?
Yep, ready to
All
go.
right, cool. We're going to skip this one. We'll work backwards to that later on. Moving on. This one, notice there's a plus sign. Add to your headquarters and then place some amount out on the board with a base of 1 and 2 respectively. Do both of those. Cool. This one, notice this square is bigger than the others. This means you are not limited to a single disc. Normally when somebody places a disc on there, they carry out that action, and that action is done for the entire round. These are unlimited, hence the infinity symbol. This, get $1 and then do either of those 2 things. The universal symbol for either, meaning the slash there. Okay, cool. And lastly, this one. Again, add some number of soldati from your headquarters, +4, into 1 area that you already have soldati. Not a mix and match. You can only place into 1 area, and it cannot be empty.
Yep.
Okay? That makes sense? That clear? That good?
Yep.
Okay. So that's all the blue ones except for that one. Now we'll move on to the orange spaces. The orange spaces. Hey, did I mention car bombs at the beginning of the game? Well, you can place a car, you get $1, place a car, a speedboat, or a drug lab into any area that you control. Pretty straightforward. Now, when placing a drug lab, there is a limit of 2 drug labs per area. Okay? So, if it has 2, it's full. Okay, easy enough. Speedboats. What are speedboats? Well, speedboats look like boats, go out there in the sea area. When you add a speedboat, it must go into an area that you'll notice that the sea zones are broken up by the dotted lines out here. Pretty straightforward there. Anywhere I control. So I could choose to place it there. Obviously, this one isn't attached to water, so common sense there. That one would go there, that one would go there, etc., etc. Once you've placed it, you then can choose to move it to one adjacent area or keep it where it is, either or. Why do speedboats matter? Because it allows you to chain attacks. So normally you can only attack adjacent, stuff like that. This, if there are speedboats out there from the same team, so for instance, if it were something along lines of this, these guys here in Catania can actually come through here and attack the ones in Syracuse or Syracuse there. Okay, because you can use your own teammates' boats for that. However, if at any point there are 3 speedboats out there, so let's say there's that out there, okay, easy enough, something like that, and then as soon as the 3rd one gets placed, that one dies, and one other one dies. So I would choose maybe that one, but I'm sure Ken would probably say that one goes away. You get the idea. So that's Speedboat. War just happens.
Quick
when there's three.
resolution.
Right. Very, very simple in that regard. Okay. So that's placing cars, speedboats, and drug labs. There's no limit on the number of cars that can be in an area. Realistically, it's probably going to be 1 or 2. But anyway, cars used for car bombs. Okay. Pretty simple on that. Any questions? No? Good. Drug labs. Pretty simple. Place a drug lab and do that. So basically do all of that and place an additional drug lab. Okay, cool. Easy enough there. Okay? Makes sense? Good? All right, awesome. So that's all the orange spaces. Now moving on to the pink ones. All of the pink ones are identical. You'll notice all of them, except those have 2 of them. These are placing orders. Remember, orders are these things that you're going to be able to place. There are 2 types of orders, and we'll go over those in detail a little bit later. But there are basically income ones, get stuff, and there are combat ones, fight stuff. All right, so they're either green or brown.
Yep.
So green ones, get money, get stuff. So green ones are that. Place one of those into any one area that you control, where you have soldati. So here, get a buck and do that. Pay a buck and do that. And place out some soldati as well. This one, pay a buck to the supply and then place an order. These pay 2 and 3 lira respectively and place 2 orders, but they must go into different areas that you control.
That's right.
So every area out here can have 1 order each unless there's a rule breaker associated with it. Foreshadowing, there is. Okay. All right. So those are all the available actions that are available except for the green ones in the first round. All right. So the last ones that we need to talk about are the green ones. The green ones, this one, pretty simple. The Ultima Azione. So get a buck and place your little bust of your dude there. And maybe I choose mine. Maybe I chose someone else's disc to place there. Okay, cool. I can do that. After all of the discs are empty, all of these have been placed, this is basically getting last licks, is what this means. What that means is I'm going to take this disc, whoever it was, or is still currently, and place it onto any open available space out here. Obviously, these do nothing. The empty spaces, these will be filled as the rounds go on. I digress.
Yep.
You can choose any empty space or always, remember the 2 bigger ones, because those are always available to players. And you move that disc and carry out whatever the action is that you choose. So place it out there, has to be empty, unless it's those, and carry out the action. Note, this is the only time that a disc is ever going to leave that column. Once it's in that column, it's going to stay in that column in perpetuity for the remainder of the game. Unless you take this action, allows you to move it to a different column. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay? So those are all the available actions in the planning phase if you choose to take one single action, taking one down there and putting it out there. Now, before I go into the other part that you can choose to do, let's talk about costs associated. If you choose a neutral disc or a disc of your own color, it is free, unless obviously there's an associated cost shown there. Okay, place it, pay nothing, or maybe a buck, maybe get some bucks and take the action. However, if in this case I did like this, I placed that one there. To be able to take that disc, you have to pay. If it's neutral, it's free. If it's another player, including your teammates, you pay them a buck from your supply behind your headquarters to their headquarters. Pretty straightforward. So in this case, I would have had to have paid Mark a buck, not my teammate, but I would have had to pay him a buck to then gain a buck. No, I cannot use the buck I would have gained to pay him with. If I don't have the buck, I cannot take the action. However, there is a way around that, because behind your screen, there are a handy-dandy little player aid here. Not very detailed, but honestly, doesn't need to be. There are only 2 anytime actions that you can take in this game. Hey, partner, I don't have any money. Can you spare a dime? Well, let's say Derek needs a buck. I can give him a buck, but it costs me 2. One goes to the supply, one goes to him. That happens.
It does.
Okay, it could happen. Or, hey, I don't want to bother my teammate, or maybe my teammate said no. Then I can permanently discard any order that I have already acquired off my board here that's already behind my screen. Permanently discard this out of the game into the box for $1. It's a steep cost, but you're probably going to have some extras that you don't mind doing that with, so keep that in mind. Okay? So, desperate, I need to be able to take Mark's disc. To do that, those are my 2 options if I don't have any money available to me. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. All right. The second option that you have, maybe you don't want to do these actions, or maybe you really want to do these actions that are up here. To be able to do that, regardless of the number of discs that are up there, as long as there is at least 1 disc, then you may choose to do all the special actions that are up above. So there are costs in 3 steps. This can be prohibitively expensive to do. Let's go ahead and look at this one right here. You pay whatever that number is for step 1. Pay $2. Then you pay $1 for every disc that is there. So in this case, so I pay 2. There's 1 disc there. That's 3. If I chose this row or this column, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 lira so far. That's step 2. Then step 3 is, are any of the discs another player? Not neutral, but another player. So let's use this column as the example. If the answer is yes, you then owe them another $1. So to the supply, I would pay a base of 2, 3, 4, $5 I pay to the supply. Then neutral, don't have to pay extra. Mine, I don't have to pay extra. Ken, I do have to pay extra. I owe him $1 directly to him behind his headquarters. So to be able to do that in this column is 6 lira. That makes sense.
You have to grease some people.
Yeah. All right. But there's cool stuff associated with depending on which of the columns you're going to take. So let's go ahead and talk about this column first. This one says you get primo.
First place.
Yeah, first player. There you go. Take the first player marker immediately.
And give
Then-
you one of the, yeah.
There you go. Then place out a car, a speedboat, or a drug lab following normal rules just like what's there. Okay? Pretty simple on that. Then you'll notice that all of the columns get to place an order out there. Again, it has to go max of 1 per area that you control, unless you have a rule breaker associated. So you get to do all 3 of those things for that column. These 4, we're skipping this one, I'll come back to it. These 4 are identical in that depending on which row on your headquarters there, you're going to then do that action. That action, pretty simply, is take 2 discs from the left. If it's that column, that column, that column, that column, pretty straightforward. Let's say I chose the 3rd one. I take these off, and you'll notice that it actually says that those go back into your supply. So those go into your box right there for the various things, the various rows that you're taking them off for. If it pictured something that isn't associated with the action, meaning this one just makes that one better, so obviously that one's associated. If it's not if it pictured anything else, get that. Hey, get a buck and get a drug lab. Awesome, yay. Following the normal rules, goes out on the board anywhere you control, yada, yada, yada. In addition, I crossed one of those dotted line thresholds. That means I don't get to choose these. I specifically take that one and put it behind my screen. Notice that it actually has it printed on the board so it shows which one it is. So to be able to get this one, which is fantastic, I have to go all the way and unlock that one. Everybody has cool, handy dandy little stuff out there. Does that make sense? All 4 of those work identically depending on which of the various columns you're going to choose to do, whether it's the judicial one, I believe that's the policia, the business one, and I believe the church, something along those lines. Okay. All those make sense? Take 2 discs off the same row, and then, you guessed it, place an order out there. Okay, cool.
Place
Awesome.
an order.
This one is fancy. This one, you get to remove 2 discs. They must be from different rows. One of them, you choose which one, always going left to right, always, no matter where. Going left to right here, you're going to discard one back into your supply, or place it into your supply, whatever. This next one, though, you have an option. You may place it in any row up on the top here, as long as there is at least one existing disc somewhere, regardless of color. So in this example, I could say, take this one off, discard it back into my supply, and then on a different row, maybe I choose this one and that one. Hey, all of those, I'm going to go ahead and put that bad boy right there. Cool. But let's say that wasn't there already. That was already removed. In that case, I cannot place it up here. But what I can do is I can place it down here on any available spot, and it's going to stay there for the next round. So if I place it here, I'm not taking that associated action. In fact, I'm blocking that action, but I did place a disc out here so it'll be available for the next round. Does that make sense? Okay? Then after you've done that, hey, place an order out there on the board. Okay, so now we can go ahead and talk about these are pretty straightforward. This one looks just like that one, except only half as good, but get a buck. This one is just like the second one on that one, meaning you can place anywhere up here that has a disc or anywhere down here if you wish, but you pay a buck for the privilege to do it. So those are all of the available actions that are, or all the available actions that are there in the first round. Now, there are also little cheat sheets. Let me see y'all's on your side, that your cheat sheet here. Oh, ours is right there.
Yes.
All right. Now, the cheat sheet, pretty handy. It shows you that, let's put that right side up. That'd probably be good. You must make that sound. It shows the different mandamenti out there, but also this shows what's available in a given round. So the main one here is available. That's the stuff that's there in round 1. In round 2, it adds those 2 spots. In round 3, it adds those 2 spots. In round 4, it also adds those 2 spots, and they are cumulative in that regard. Okay, so on a given turn, 1 disc, place it down here, take the action, or the entire row, paying the cost, do all that cool, fancy stuff. That's the planning phase. Round and round we go, boop, 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 until all the discs are gone. We've traded money, we've paid for stuff, whatever. Once all the discs are now placed down here, then anybody that has done the Ultima Azione will then carry out their action. Then we're going to go into a management step. Management, pretty simple. Hey, does somebody control 2 of the 3? If so, turn it face up at that point. Boom. When you do that, then you get to take a look at these fancy control tiles that are down here that were randomly placed out here. And there are 7 again. Whoever, anytime you place a control marker out here, because you own 2 of the 3, you're going to be able to place one of your discs out here on any of the 7 that you and your partner have not already chosen. Now, they do cool, fancy little things. I said that there was a rule breaker about only being 2 or 1 order per area. This one says you can place 2 in a given area. Okay, but if I place my disc there, you know who can't do that?
I can't.
Derek, my partner. So we have a conversation. And hey, if you can't come to an agreement, whoever gets placed disc gets placed disc. If you both get to, we found that it's not an issue.
Nah,
yeah, you're right. It's pretty like, hey, would this benefit?
Pretty
because
asymmetrical.
Again, if you win, we're winning.
Good for the team.
Right, it's good for the team.
Absolutely.
So this symbol here means it happens during the planning phase. This symbol here means it happens during the execution phase, hence the way they are lined up. And they have colors associated with the various actions that also match the colors that are up there. So pretty cool, pretty fancy out there. We'll go over those in detail as we select them, whatever, that's fine. So that's the management phase, super quick, super easy. Then we go into the execution phase. Boom. So the execution phase, we're going to have placed orders face down. And again, when you place orders, I'll be like, hey, Derek, this is what I'm going to place out here. I'm going to go ahead, place it there. I could have placed it there, et cetera,
Yep.
okay? When you do so, once we're done and we go into the execution phase, hey, turn them all up. Okay, all the orders that are out here, go ahead and throw some out there for me. It doesn't matter. Sure. Good. All right, cool. Done. That's plenty. Let's say it's
want a green one.
Turn them all face up. Okay, boom, done. They're all face up out there. So now, how this is going to work, and this is a little hard for you all to see, so we'll go ahead and zoom in on this. So how this works is, if it's a green icon, that means it's going to be a supply icon. Supply happens before attacks. So all the greens will happen before the browns. So let me go ahead and show y'all those. So we have a green 2 and we have a green 6. So what that means, these always happen in ascending order. So lowest number happens first, 0 in some cases, there are some zeros, but it goes in order. So 2 will happen before 6. Usually for the green ones it doesn't matter, but still. So this one says that black will get to do these two things. So add to his headquarters 2 plus whatever the number. This icon looks a whole lot like that icon out there. So black would do that. Okay, boom, done. When he's done, if there is no body armor pictured here, which there is not, he would then take it back to his supply. It does not go away. It's not a one-time use. It's just done for the round. Then we would go on to, say, let's go in. Oh, you all can see that. There you go. Then 4 would happen. In this case, I would do the same thing. Oh, hey, and place a drug lab. Cool. But it has a body armor.
Body armor.
So that's going to stay there through the attack phase of the, or part of this phase. Okay, so that's done. I've done that. Then over here, then Derek is going to add some soldati out here. When this symbol is shown, that is always adding to the area where the order is.
Yes.
So in other words, add 2 plus a base, it looks like 1. So he's going to add 3 soldati from his headquarters. If he doesn't have it, he only has 2, he adds 2. If he has none, should have planned better. And then get 2 lira, and then that's going to stay out there. Boom, done. All right, that's all the regular orders that are supply orders. Now we go into attack orders. There are a plethora, if you will, Hefe, of attack orders. These will start again, lowest number first, and that matters. So in our case, it would go 7, 8, 9 in that order. The reason this matters is because if you have no soldati left,
Yes.
you vacate the area. All your orders go away. Any cars you have there go away. The whole, everything goes away. Except for drug labs, because drug labs, well, those don't have allegiance. They do help for defense, but all of your own stuff goes away. So it may be that, oh, if you played too high a number, it may not actually execute because it's too high of a number and all my soldati have decided to, how should we say, leave the party, if you will. All right? So, now, there are different symbols on these attacks. Okay? Again, we've already covered how that one goes, so we can get that out of there. Like so. There we go. Now, looking at these, you'll notice that there are either a shotgun or possibly a bomb. So, there are 2 different options for attacks that are available in this game. Shotguns, this symbol is the only symbol in the game that allows you to take over an area normally during the attack phase. What this means, first off, green happens before brown. So when this order executes, when order number 7 executes here, I would take 1 lira, and then I would take the execute or the attack action. And the attack action follows these various steps. All right? So now, let me go ahead and show that one as well, since that has a rally as well. All right. Wherever you have placed the order, if it has that symbol, which this one does right here in the top left corner, which means rally. What that means is anywhere on the board that you have dudes next to dudes. So in other words, let's say those weren't there, and let's just say I had it something along the lines of that. And I had the order, let's say, there, here. I can rally to that. In other words, anything that's adjacent to that or connected via speedboats, they can come on over and party with me. If I had any cars over there, those could come. Cars can never travel on speedboats. Stop and think about it, people. I mean, come on. These aren't car carriers, they're speedboats. All right, so that's what the rally means, is you can choose to do that like so. Okay. Then, after that is done, either you've chosen to do it or not, then you go to one area adjacent to you or via speedboats, if you want, if you're not carrying a car, and move some number into an adjacent area. So, again, going back to this area, let's say I'm going to go ahead and move 2 into there like so. Okay, easy enough, boom, done. Okay, easy.
Yeah.
Now, I could do 3, but once you've done that, you vacated that area, you no longer control it. The game has no memory, keep that in mind. Okay, so do that at your own peril. Then, whatever the icons are out there. So let's go ahead and say I actually had this one. It is 1 attack. Pretty simple. The skull, 1 attack. Easy. Then, if and only if I brought a car, I get some more skulls available. So, now we need to come and take a look at my player board. Player board says if you brought a car, and we're talking about the shotgun action, whatever the highest number visible is on that top half, add those skulls. So I had a base of 1 skull that was printed on there, or maybe I had 0. Then if I bring a car, I'm going to add that number, so that would be 2 skulls in this case. Okay, easy enough on that? That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 2 or 3 if it were like this, against minus 1 for every drug lab and 1 for every vest, given the various value that has a vest. So let's actually, Mark, give me yours, since go ahead and put 1 out here with a vest. There we go. So let's say it were this, right? He had that order in the area that I'm attacking. So I would have a base of 1 plus I brought a car, maybe. That was 2 more we saw, so that's a total of 3. He has no drug labs in that area, so I don't lose any for that, any attacks for that. Minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. What's that mean? Pretty simple. 1 dude goes away, dead. He goes back into his supply. He died. Okay? That makes sense? Okay, cool. If my number is lower than his, well, the attack fails. Easy enough. Then, are there any defenders still left? If the answer is yes, now we're going to get into some card play action. Okay? This is a, I clearly cannot drink the wine that is in front of me. You know that I know that you know that I know type game. Every player has an identical 3 cards. All that you need to know are these up here. And this activates first, then these activate second. Okay? So, when we get to that, each side is going to simultaneously play 1 card face down in front of them. So, for instance, we're going to play that one there, and then Mark is going to say he's going to play 1 there, like so. Then, the next step that happens is the attacker can choose to take that card onto their side if they wish. Let me remember what I played there. I do not wish to take yours. Then, the defender can choose to take mine. Now, let's say I did say yes, I do want to take that one. Now, the defender still only has a choice of taking mine. He cannot take his back. Or, in this case, he could take mine. So, do you wish to take mine, Mark?
Sure, that seems like a great idea.
Okay, so he takes that onto. Then, flip them up. So both of them get turned up, and these execute in order. 1 and then 2. Okay, now, I want to point out that these 2 cards work fundamentally the exact same, whether it's the 1 or the 2. First off, this happens. There's a turncoat. So, let's go ahead and show that this was the battle. It was 2v2, right? Turncoat. This one goes away, and it becomes, it changes side. He adds 1. That happens first, and this guy goes back to my supply.
And his comes from his supply.
And it comes from the supply because that was a dude that you didn't have on your side to
Right.
begin with, so it's not in your
Exactly.
headquarters.
He was not prepped.
Right? So that card executed. Now, this card will execute. This says, whoever it's in front of kills one of their dudes, one of their guys, or I should say, he's a coward, and he runs away from the battle and goes back to the headquarters. So Mark takes one of those and puts it back into his headquarters. Now, let's say for argument's sake, those were the two cards that got played like that. These execute simultaneously. So, okay, he loses one and then he loses two more, and guess who has one left? Just me. Awesome. But as it is, that wasn't how this worked. It was like that. So now, the last thing is, starting with the attacker, they lose one.
1-1.
I lose one, then he loses one. Oh, wait. Until there's only one side left. That was a poorly thought out attack.
You weren't winning.
So that is the end of the battle. And what happens at the end of the battle is these would have remained, and I failed on my attack. Boom, done. Now, the other option that is available out there is brute force. So this is called finesse, this side here.
Yes.
Or you could just straight up brute force it. Meaning, if you ever have a lead of 3, so let's say I had this. Let's say I had a huge army coming in against that. I don't really want to risk playing cards because maybe, I'm not a good poker player, snicker. But then instead, I'm just going to go ahead and straight up do this. Okay, so what's that mean? I lose 2 off the bat. 2 of them just kamikaze die. Then we skip the card play and just go 1 for 1. I lose 1, Mark loses 1. I lose 1, Mark loses 1. Yeah, the cost was expensive, but you know what? Bodies, we can get more. And thus ends battle. That's how shotguns work.
Shotgun.
Pretty simple, I think. Pretty straightforward there.
Yep. Straight fight.
Bombs. Bombs can include either a car or not. These will never conquer an area.
Never.
These strictly get rid of soldati.
Yes.
That's all you're trying to do is blow up an area, basically.
Clear it out.
Right. So, in this case, Derek, let's say, chooses to play this order.
I might.
All right? If he chooses to use a car, great. If he did, what happens then is the car here shows the bomb a base of 2, added to whatever is added to the skull, being total of 6. But maybe he didn't have a car, so it's just straight up a pipe bomb. So he doesn't move a car, doesn't move anything into the area. The car does get moved into the area because this just in. When a car is used in a car bomb, there's nothing left, so it goes away. Okay? So then, again, attacks versus defense, and then the car goes away. So in this case, let's say he did use a car, and he had a car there. That's going to be a total of 4, plus the 2 for the bomb is 6. And let's say nobody, where that attack was going, maybe he had actually played it right there. That he said he's attacking here. The car would have gone in there. It blows up. Boom. 6 versus 0. They all die. It's now empty. Now that it's empty, I would like to bring your attention back to, say, these actions. Not this one, because this one must be where you have existing soldati. But any of these others, hey, you can take over that area and boom, hey, maybe you have majority then. And as soon as you have majority, by maybe having placed some dudes out there, oh, hey, boom, that goes out like that. That's how the attack phase happens. In order, from 0 on up.
Yep.
Then we check. Has anybody won? No. If not, rinse and repeat. Go through that. This, wherever the discs are, would slide up and cover that area because all the discs are on it. And then all the next action selection sheet would come out. Rinse and repeat. Do that until either a player has won, or a team has won. Or 4 rounds have completed. And that is how you play La Famiglia.
I mean, one person can become the Don and get 6 areas.
Yeah,
but
you
that
can kiss
was
the ring, right? Yeah, sure. All right. So now help me unmess this up, if you would, please. Hopefully that was clear to everybody. Okay? Nothing like a bit of terrorism in your board game. I'm just saying it. Look, I know some people are going to be a little sensitive to the topic. I would say this was a very violent time in Sicily. This is not saying all Sicilians.
Derek.
On that one.
Just, yeah. This is yours, Derek.
Ah.
Wherever that needs to go.
The boat.
That, a boat.
Boot. The boot.
Need a gray disc.
Yep, right here, and I need my yellow one back.
The Greco family is in Cupid dolls. We don't do drug labs.
All right, yeah, take all those off. And now we will shuffle these up to see who is who. And this can come back.
What's inside the Cupid dolls is my question.
We don't talk about that, but it's all about, it's for the children. What we do. you know.
Okay.
It's porcelain, but they're beautiful.
Got it.
All right. All right, any questions? Like, from the peanut gallery, did you all see anything? I don't think so.
Fights with the cards are definitely interesting, that's for sure.
There we go. There's that. All right.
Oh, our leader. This
Go
could
for
be
it.
interesting. I just want one right on the end.
Okay.
See what that
Chris?
is.
No, it's the same one I got last time.
No,
Fun.
we're fine.
Oh my god. Wow. Hey.
I'm hoping, there's only one dude that has a cabbie hat in here. I'm hoping, did anybody get it?
A what?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Bummer.
You want?
No. I was hoping, but
All right.
that's okay.
My guy looks like Christopher Walken.
All right, so now these can be turned face up. Stefano. You get however many. Here, I'll go ahead and show
Salvador.
folks this. You get whatever is pictured. So in my case, I get 10 soldati behind my screen and 2 lira. I should have a 5th, by the way. Where there should be one more. There it is. Thank you. And 10 soldati. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Now I get 13 behind my screen.
Okay,
I feel like
and
that was
then
how last time.
then
This is
the
the guy I
right
have.
side is what's
Oh,
going to go
that's
out on the
funny.
map. These you're going to put over here in the corner, and that's going to be 3 labs. How many labs, y'all?
4, please.
3.
4. I heard 3 over there.
I get 3.
And 3. Put them on the corner of your board, please.
I need
and
one
I
more.
get a speedboat. There we go.
Can I get one more lab?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, perfect.
Nailed it. Okay. All right. So honestly, now this is strictly flavor, but
Yep.
you know, there you go. So now we need to randomize turn order. I have failed. Martin is not
Oh.
here. A moment.
So we take the first name and the last name. So I'm Salvador Greco.
You what? What is it?
Salvador Greco.
Oh.
yes, well-
Stefano Uccelli. Okay. Okay. I can't
to meet
find
you,
one.
Mr.
Here.
Uccelli.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Place your bets. Over under Glory to Rome 6.5.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. White.
Whoop.
Okay.
All right.
So there. So
you're
help me
paying-
remember
you're
where the
paying
hell I
Mark a
took these
dollar,
from.
is that right?
Let's see. So one
You're
there.
paying Mark $1.
Yes. Whoever is the first player then pays the last player $1 from behind their screen to behind their screen.
I don't start with much money. Here we
All right.
go.
Well,
Thank
it
you.
happens.
Ah,
So there, and the black one is there. There we go.
not happy.
Okay, so
I'm
one
happy.
minute. That can go there. I don't need those anymore.
Enjoy the dollar, sir.
Good.
Don't spend it all in one
Player
place.
cards.
Or
These can go
you
there.
probably do because it's
That.
$1 and you can't. There's no lower down.
You can't subdivide it.
There.
No.
That can go there. Is there anything else that I need? I don't think so.
You look
All
pretty
right,
good.
so white is first. So it's white, black, yellow, blue.
I'll set up the second one of those.
if you would. Thanks. It's killing me. All right.
I like
right.
how it was like so.
Oh, it was driving me nuts. All right, so in turn order, you're going to place your You know what? Actually, I think it's just your soldati to start, but yeah, it might be soldati, cars, boats.
Pretty sure
all
it's
of that.
soldati first, and then
And then
Does show a
let's
dividing
see.
line on the card.
There is a little.
Fighting units, so soldati, cars, and speedboats go out, and then drug labs, and then the action sheet. Okay. All right. So, Derek, go for it.
So I put out all my Sadati?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and they can mix and match however you want to do it.
Okay. I'm going to go here, 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 and
Being awfully aggressive over there.
yes. Hey, got to fortify
Sorry,
somewhere.
I wasn't watching. Where'd you place?
I placed here twice, once there, and once here, keeping it 3s and
Okay.
4s.
All right, and you place them down here.
I mean, that's even more aggressive.
No, those are peaceful cubes.
Oh, it's just a large conglomerate of peace.
conglomerate of peace.
Yes,
So we'll go one there.
your killer doves.
We will go one there. And another there. And the speedboat. We'll go there. Done. Mark?
Then it's
I'm the only one with a speedboat, right?
You are.
looks like it.
Nobody got a car either. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody started with a car.
1, 2. Sure, there we go. Increase some of those to 3s.
Okay. And now, Drug Labs, Derek. One cool thing I will say about production is these fit together when there's 2 of them, like that, and they turn into a block. That's kind of nice.
There you go.
Ken? We doing the same as last game?
I think I'm going here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. So there's that.
I'll put 1 here for sure.
Okay. All right.
Question is, yeah, I am. Put them both there.
I'm putting 2 in Agrigento. And I'm gonna. I mean, it's Palermo.
There you go.
So there
You
we
do
go.
have a place
Okay.
in your heart for Palermo.
I'll do 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Oh, that was kind. Resman says, I'm here because y'all are streaming. If you stream it, they will come. Nice. Awesome.
Good.
All right.
Is that
so
in response to like the
the poll question, yeah, like what brought people here? I'm always curious about this. So now, in that order, we place them out there. Go for it. Derek.
All right. I
would
would
just
like.
point to the spot?
I'm gonna go in this
This one here.
Third
Yes.
column, excellent.
third
Okay.
column. Third column.
I don't think I've ever had a disc with this is third play for me. I don't think I've ever had a disc in this column before. I'm going to try this out and see what happens.
I'm going to go in the 5th column, second from the end. Yep.
Okay.
And Mark.
Let's go there for variety.
Okay. And again, Derek.
I'll go in 4.
I'll go in 2.
Calm down.
Okay. Psych. might be like what I did with Aegis theme last night.
Psychological warfare already.
There you go. Hey, no, I'm not going to. Hashtag.
Sorta.
I'll go here. Ooh,
False start, Ken.
Maybe I'll go here, actually.
Okay.
You and I are.
You're going here?
Yeah.
Still going here?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
There we go.
The board is seated. The game begins. Good luck, team Ed. Cuz Edward
and Derek.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, ED.
As opposed to.
Could be Team Deh.
It could be. Could be. But we wanted to name our own team, but I guess you can't make up your own nickname, so we're dead.
Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, that's fine.
You can't make up your own name. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
That's how it works. All right, so I need an action. I would love to do an action that removes a disc, but it's really good to start the game and have a little bit of income. So I'm going to take a gray and place it in this area right here.
That one?
So
The one below.
One below it, sure.
okay.
And
So you how many drug labs do you have?
I have 3 currently, so I'll get $3.
2, 3. Yep, I got you. What else?
And then I'll put out 2 Sadati because I have it's 1 plus I have a base of 1 on my
Yep.
currently,
Very nice.
and I will place him right here.
All right, take your cash.
It's a very aggressive pile of cubes.
It's only
You have a lot of dudes back there.
I have
awesome.
13.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's only
only had 10.
so many income spots in the first round.
Yep.
And one of them is better than the other one right now.
Currently, that is a fact.
I did.
So,
I did spend the last game not going in income.
Yeah.
The first 2 rounds at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But
It's hard.
it is.
I'm going to take that one. I have 4 drug labs out on the board, so that gives me a total of 6.
Yep. So what I'm thinking is, I like money. My faction tends to be pretty money centric. Now we've all played at least once with these factions, to be clear.
Yep.
Some more than that.
And I played with the red faction one time as well.
Right, and
Yeah.
this is my 3rd play with the yellow one.
Yeah.
So I really do kind of like that idea a lot. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna zig instead of zag. So I will go ahead and use the gray action marker to go there.
Sure.
Yep.
So that cost me $1 to start. There, and then I will. Hold on, there should be discs. Yeah,
Sure should.
Oh, yep.
Cheater.
yeah, 100%.
Got to fill it up before you take
And
it.
oh, hey, I wonder what I'm going to choose. Oh, I think I'll choose that one to take off, which gets me that $1 back. And then I can place it anywhere that I could place it anywhere, essentially, out there.
Any?
No,
Where?
and beef up a row.
I could double up on that if I want. I could, however I want to do this. I think, you know what? Is that great? It might. Okay, thinking out loud. Putting out drug labs are good to be able to do that stuff so you can get more stuff, right?
Sure.
More cash. That's always going to be beneficial.
Hard to
Plus,
argue.
having that, being able to place out a bunch of orders, awesome. Doubling up on this is kind of interesting, but the thing is, this row or this column is the most important for my faction, getting that one going, okay, for me.
Right.
So doubling up on that, not a terrible idea. Even though there's only 3 actions available for the first 2 rounds, that just means I might be able to do the top stuff for the cheaper to be able to do that. So that's actually a tempting idea. These are less exciting to me, and having a 3rd one there, no. So honestly, you know what? That's just,
This one?
yep. Kind of talked
right.
myself into it. And again, the order doesn't matter top to bottom in that regard, okay? So that's me. Mark, you're up.
All right.
So there's a
Quick
guarantee
decisions.
that there will be 1 left over to pull the action. That's interesting.
So I'm considering if I want to take this action, because now it's fairly cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? So this would cost a base of 1 plus 1 for the additional disc.
Out, yeah.
For
I mean,
2.
if you left it, I would take it.
This gets moved to any open spot. So I'll take first player marker.
That happens immediate. Okay. Although nothing changes really until the next round, but just
Well, it changes during the execution phase.
it does, but
It's based on the orders,
It's based
so.
on the order or number, so it really
if there are ties,
If there are ties, it goes to turn order. You are correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's a 2 and a 2 numbered order, or
That's
7
true.
and a 7, they operate or they execute in turn order, or as it were.
Oh, it'd be very
So,
important
yeah.
if they're next
Yeah.
to each other.
Yes, correct. So, all right, and then can place an order.
Yes, I got a car, a speedboat, or
Right. Yep.
drug lab, so I'll put a car there.
Yeah, whoa. Such violence.
perfect spot for it.
It's
I
a-
like it.
I just need it to get around the island. It's
Yeah.
fine, don't
Into
worry.
Bronte.
Yeah.
And I'll put a very friendly order in that area.
As well.
I'm just going to order
take a
that
peek at
car
that
to do a non-violent. You know,
Could be.
They
not
didn't,
violent.
they didn't even show Ken. He's like, it's non-violent. You don't have to
It's
see
nothing.
it.
I don't have to worry
see
about it.
I really don't need to see it. It's
Okay.
true.
All right, Derek.
And don't worry about it.
Oh, also here. So every player also has a sheet that shows what their orders are. This is to give to your partner so that I know what orders Derek has available and such, and then he has mine as well. So
I am going to take the last action, but I'm going to take the top action for $4. It's going to be $2, and then 1, 2 for the gray, and
Do you
also.
care where these go?
Oh, actually, it would be $5,
Yeah, with $5,
right? So I
one to
can't
me.
afford it. Okay.
Okay.
sorry. All right.
you
damn
can
it.
discard an order.
Oh, I can.
Is it worth it?
You, because I'll be honest, we're a little lean over here in cash, so I can't help you out.
I know.
But you
know what?
can always discard an order. And just
I think I want to discard an order between these two.
I think
Because I'm going to be getting these, so I know that this is one I didn't
So
use.
what about, if not the one on the top left there, what about the one in the top middle? Just because.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the
No, no,
only problem is you're giving up
I know.
those. So I don't know. Honestly, but the difference between that and that is pretty menial. So maybe you do get rid of this. That
That's
way
what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, you're right. I
Okay.
totally agree.
All right, so $1 for getting rid of one mission.
So he threw away an order.
So this
Yep.
order is goodbye, so I will not be using it anymore.
Right, yeah, so.
And then I paid an additional 4 for a total of
And one of those
5.
goes to Mark.
Yeah, and one goes to Mark, correct.
Oh yeah, one
just
goes to
take that
Mark.
from
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will, because it's the last.
Do you care which one of these go on?
Oh yeah, actually.
Can
Yeah, it might matter.
No, it does not, because that
Oh, because the column's dead.
that
now.
column's
That's right.
blocked off now. Nobody
Yeah.
can
That's right.
place up
Nobody
here, so
can.
it doesn't matter.
Nobody can push anything there.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that could affect it.
Oh, that's a fair point, actually, because that.
Yes.
So, let me think.
Sure.
Is there anything there that I might want? You know what? Yeah, I would say leave it at that. if
Because I
that's
don't. I just
okay.
don't want to leave the two
Two orders. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Sure.
in that way, if I do choose to take that action, if please. Okay, so Derek, you did it in this.
That's
one.
right. So I will look at this column right here.
Yep.
I'll remove the first 2 discs, which now my being able to bring up reinforcements is now 4, which is really good.
Much better.
Yeah.
And then these 2 discs will then go
Nope. Into your supply.
into my supply.
Yeah,
That's
there you
right.
But you do get to place an action.
That's right.
And you
In
freed
order.
up your A action on your board too.
And yeah, that one comes off.
One comes off. That's not for right now. So I am thinking,
No, you go ahead. No, you're fine. You're fine. Just
and
you're good.
I was thinking about bringing that in now.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, but I don't have.
No. I know. I was
Not just a great
thinking
idea,
the other
the best
one.
idea.
The one up above.
Yeah.
It.
Oh, this one.
Or
It's just
think
the.
it would-
oh, because it's the
Kill
same
them
thing.
everywhere.
Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Again, I will shut up and just okay.
And this order right here for just because you guys are doing some peaceful things.
Yeah, and we're just going to be peaceful neighbors.
Okay. Done.
Okay, so I've never been in this position before,
Oh, what is this position?
but I know Derek is at 0 cash, and I don't think Edward has very much cash,
Okay.
and I have the opportunity to choke off the cash flow. Right?
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and take this action and get $4 more.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
That's fair.
It
Yeah.
was going to happen.
Okay.
I choked myself like 3 times. I was like, oh, I have no money.
But you have a lot to show for it, so
Things happened.
yeah.
I crossed the line and got a mission.
Yes, you did.
So I'm thinking about that. That's good. That is awfully tempting as well.
There's still lots of stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a plethora, Hefe. So I'm thinking about, I have 2 over here. I'm thinking about maybe taking the Ultima Azione. I think I'm good with that. So yeah, I think I will.
With the neutral?
Interesting question. Because I could give Derek a buck by using his disc there. But is there anything... Well, interestingly enough, Derek, do you want to keep your disc in that column?
I am.
Because here's the thing.
I really like that column, but I do not have $1 to do any of the
I know,
actions.
so you would then, right. So
I can't do any of the actions currently. So I'm for me to do anything in that column, I'm actually thinking if I use anybody else's disc, I need to pay you, and I don't have any money to even do that. So I'm trying to figure out what I can actually do. Because
the question I have then is, if I do, you get a buck out of it.
I would prefer you to
use yours,
use mine.
and then it's going to probably come over here.
It most likely, yeah.
Right? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
okay.
that.
All right. So in that case, I will use the white one. I will pay Derek a buck for the right, and then I get a buck for doing that action. So there we go. See, team player. There we go. Okay. Good. Done. Mark.
Let's go ahead and let's do the middle action. Place an order, place out some soldiers.
Okay, so you owe a buck.
And pay
for that.
1. Good thing I'm just swimming in cash as far as you know.
And what is your
So-
soldate?
I get to do 1 plus 1.
Okay, yep.
Which can be
Okay.
split up and place an order somewhere. There you go.
Let me see.
Oh, here you go.
It's a good call. Like it.
All right. Derek.
There'll be some peaceful coexistence in the next phase.
I have no doubt. So is this making sense to everybody at home?
All right, so
I mean,
for-
obviously you haven't seen the execution.
these actions cost me money. This action costs me money. That action costs me money. So I think I'll choose this one.
And that,
Yes, exactly.
Where do you want to get? Where do you want it to go?
I think I'm going to end up getting $1. Now
one of
that
the-
now
you
that
two
there's
options
like
to get $1.
well, there's this blue presence that is now started over there. So I feel like I want to put more people on the board. Just
Don't worry
because,
about it.
You know, and I will get a lot more behind, and I could get $1 at the same time.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I did. Removing discs are the best part of this game, but yes, I will go there.
Okay,
So you get a
you're getting the
buck.
buck.
So I'll receive $1.
And then which of the two are you doing?
It's an or, right?
Yep.
So I definitely want to put people out. So I want to put 2 more people out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any 2 spots.
Any 2 spots.
Those particular 2 spots.
Those particular 2 spots.
All right. Ken.
I'm going to take the big action here.
All right. Pay
Oh,
one.
So it's
fair
Oh,
enough.
the big one. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 2 for the column, 1 for another player, or for there being a disc, for a total of 3, and then 1 to Mark
Yep.
because
So I'm putting 4 in.
and then
Let's
Mark
move on.
gets
Give
1.
Mark
you.
1. Yep.
Yep.
I'll take 2 of these off. Couple things happen. I get a car.
You do.
Put the car here.
Danger.
Okay.
And then I also get my A action from the car column. And then I get to put an action out somewhere. Don't know where. Could be lots of different places. I think it's going to be here.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Shocked.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that next turn, but as long as one of us gets to do it,
Yeah.
can't complain too much.
All right. Well, I have that.
I feel like you should pay me some money to do something.
It is an option. I definitely feel like that's gotta happen.
You should really like open up more of your factory space. I think that's a good choice right now.
Yeah, jump in that. Do that.
That is an option.
Six big coins.
Not. It's an option that isn't going to get chosen. So yeah, this round I feel a little bit hamstrung. A little bit. Like cash would be nice. That's definitely an option. But I don't think I think I'm actually okay a little bit with cash right now. So I don't think I need to do that. So then, do I spend $1 to Derek to then be able to do that? That is a legitimate option. Or this. I like both of these. There's a reason I have discs over there.
Yeah.
I fear whatever one I don't choose, Ken's probably going to take the next turn.
Seems like a reasonable guess.
I feel like that's the case, and then I can choose the other one there, and or, you know what? I'm gonna do that with one of mine.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
Cost you a total of 2.
2 because they're mine.
It's a good deal.
Okay, so there's that. And now orders wise, this is kind of a no-brainer for one of them. So if you're looking at this, and I'll try and y'all can kind of see. I'm not gonna zoom in on this right yet, but you guys will at least get a gist of it. Everybody at home, I'll try and organize them a little like that. So, and I'll use this so it's not obvious what I'm pointing at. Because of that, I'm leaning towards this one as opposed to that one. And the order number really doesn't matter in that case. So I think I'm going to go there.
I think you should choose the other one.
And honestly, I kind of like
Right
that there.
I'd put it here.
What do you
I
think?
think this is a good spot for it.
That is an option, but I elect not to.
Okay, are you sure?
Okay, so that was one of the two
Still a
orders.
possibility
I like
you
that.
could choose.
The other one,
That seems good.
so yeah, there. I'm just there, making sure that I can afford things. I'm thinking, I don't know, looking at these, Derek, I don't know that they really matter a lot. So I'm thinking that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this one
I agree.
here.
Okay.
Okay, done. Mark?
Very interesting.
I think so.
Yeah, so now whatever action I do, none of my color are left, so it's going to cost me money.
It's
Wish
true.
I could just taking the top row action on that one.
Right.
It's probably worth it.
Yeah, it seems good.
So it'll be 2 + 1 + 1 to Derek for a total of. Don't look at that.
We're not looking, don't worry.
1,
Yay.
4. Drop that down, so I will remove 2 discs from.
So just curious, like, Edward does have this, so do we think he's
Oh,
more likely to
true.
take that or that?
I'm okay potentially with either of those.
Yeah, they're
so,
both
I mean, they're
pretty
not bad.
decent,
They're
yeah.
not terrible.
I feel like long term that's more important for him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you get $1. Right?
No.
No, I'm doing the top
He's
action.
doing the.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. Okay, all right.
So Soldati coming out.
Yeah, so 2 discs off of that one.
Yep. And you get your order,
Unlocks a new order.
and then place in
And,
order.
yeah.
Could be that one or another.
Whatever will we do?
Could this be played at 2 players, like 1 player managing 2 fam? That's a lot to juggle.
Maybe.
You could. It depends on how gamery the people are.
Yeah.
Maybe that one here.
Easy.
I mean, you know
Perfect
what the other
spot,
player
liked
was
it.
thinking.
Okay. All right. Derek. Well, now you got some cash at least, right?
Yeah. I don't have enough to take the big action, though, but...
Good.
You have enough to pay me for a little action, though.
Nah, I don't...
Or better yet,
I would
Cheese it
rather
up,
pay
let's
you.
go.
I'd rather pay him.
Ah! He doesn't need it.
And I'd like to put an order out. I'm just not sure what I really... You know what? I think I'm going to do that. So I will
Taking one Edwards.
take in one of Edwards and place an order.
okay. Okay. Take a buck.
Yep. Here you go. Here's
Thanks.
one lira. And I think I'm going to place this
Yep.
to help myself here.
And by help yourself, you mean kaboom.
Yeah, just, things will happen. Because you know what? Things are going to happen very, very soon.
It'll be a friendly bomb though.
There's,
right.
sometimes gas is emitted accidentally.
Okay.
Too often in my line
That's a
of
good
work.
point. If 1 player can manage 2 families, then you could play this at 3 players to where it's 2v1.
Well,
Yeah.
the teacher.
So,
You could have
Yes.
a teacher against two
potentially.
others.
I could see that, sure.
You can definitely see the 4-player only count hindering this.
Yep.
But I
So I'm
do
taking
like
the big one.
I do
Okay,
like that the
so
4
cost
people are completely
$3
different.
total, 2, and then there was a disc there,
It was-
3, and then it was yours, so nothing extra.
Yep. So I'll remove 1 from each of 2 different columns. I'll take 1 from here. I'll take 1 from here.
1 goes away. And now the question is...
Oh, there's no question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
There's that.
And then I get to place in
An order.
It's
an
like,
order, a
It's like
doohickey,
he's hooked himself up.
as you might call it. And so where would that go?
Oh wow, that's kind of sticking you half in it. Wow,
It's probably that guy right there.
wow, that move was really.
Good choice.
That was quite a move.
What was this here?
Yeah, because you pushed him and to do something else that he probably wasn't going to do.
No, I'm fine. I'm actually okay with it. 'Cause,
I thought you were going to clear the column on your turn.
Well, I considered it, for sure, but because that would have cost me a total of $5 to be able
Yeah.
to do that. Now it would be $2, $5, $6, $7.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So that's not happening. So I will take the action that is available, which allows me to split place.
I assume you're taking it with yours.
Correct.
Yeah.
Consider
5
that.
dudes from behind my screen
Seems like a
into
lot.
any one area.
5 dudes.
In one area. It's this half
Yep.
as of right now. The other option could be here,
To have a
but
standing.
I think since we have the 2 drug labs there as well,
Stronghold. Yeah.
Oh, chill.
Yeah,
I
makes
think
sense.
that works.
Makes
Yep.
sense.
People need to work in the lab.
Yeah, you got to make those dolls. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
my lab's making dolls.
Yeah, that's what they're making.
That's right. We're here to help the kids.
It's all about the kids.
So now back to Mark.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
It's a may. It's not a must.
Yes, so I could elect not to do anything.
You can
Correct.
Fact.
You can pass. This would be the first game with it.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean,
I was counting on both you guys passing.
yeah. I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
The only action available being the top action, which is
Correct.
a bit expensive at the moment.
And to be clear, if you take the action, you must be able to do at least
A
part of
partial.
the action. Yeah.
Now, I would argue you could choose to do nothing
For $1.
for $1. You could. So if Mark did
As
that,
a way to pass $1 across the table.
sure.
Yeah.
Right, and then Derek gets to do that to where now Ken doesn't get to do the column. But
Yeah.
so Mark, what are you doing?
But yeah, I will elect to do nothing.
Okay. Derek. So it
I mean, I would
cost you
love it for you
$6.
to take a no action to make this cheaper for me.
Yeah.
I don't think he has $6 behind the screen.
I do not think he has $6 behind the screen.
I know I do not have $6 behind the screen. But I am also going to pass.
Yeah.
So that's going to be $4
So
to do it.
it's $6 for everybody else. It's $4 for me. It's well worth $4.
That's
Absolutely.
That's brutal.
So
I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't
she
like-
took over your
So-
column just like that.
Well, I'm on his
these
team.
come out.
This is
This
not great.
is $1
The
because
interesting.
I uncovered this, so I get $1,
And you get the order.
and I get an order, and I get a drug lab
Yes.
somewhere.
Where, oh where?
Can't put it in the two places that are heavily reinforced right now. I wish I could. That'd be great. But I can't.
I think this is a good spot.
I like that.
It
I like
is
that
a
idea.
spot.
It is a spot.
In fact, a spot.
Definitely a place I could do that.
You are fortifying that. You're making a little Australia over there with your little corner.
I do like that little corner.
Do you need to spread out some? Because eventually you want to control 6 territories. 6, whatever the word is.
Yeah, so you want to be
I
the Dom.
man-
Mandamenti.
I
Yes.
need to control 3.
There. But that you're expecting me to pull equal weight, and we know
I
the-
absolutely
I'm too
am.
nice for that.
No, you got this.
We're making wine later. Our families.
I'm sorry, I hadn't thought this far through, and I have no idea where to put this lab. No clue.
Well, I like all of your
Eeny,
options.
meeny.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
because
everywhere.
all of them suck for you.
Yeah, they're all great.
I don't know if they all suck for me. I think some of them are actually not so bad for me.
Okay.
I think,
I mean, they do work as a 1 defense,
Yeah.
yeah.
as long as you own it. Though, oh, there is one other thing that I did not mention.
There's also no more orders coming,
Yes, that
True.
is true.
True.
right?
Oh, that's true, because nobody else has an action. You had the last action.
Well, no, I have an action still to go.
but it
yes.
can't be for an order.
Well, it could be,
Correct.
because this right here
It could
is-
be. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, it could
That's true.
actually be for
So,
an order.
real
that could-
quick, the thing that I did not mention is when you vacate an area, so like
Yep.
this, when somebody comes into it, if there's a drug lab or 2 drug labs, the first one of them comes off the board.
That's right.
So I
that's
did not mention that.
Yeah.
So,
That's why everybody's dueling up.
yep. Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. So there are none.
And place an order.
Okay.
Very scary for me.
And
Okay.
place an order.
Wow.
Okay. So now I have the ultimate azione. So I could do this, but I wouldn't do this when that's available, or that.
I missed that one, yep.
So I'll be honest, my intent was to go to the drug lab one on the far right.
Okay.
That was the original intent. But being able to place
An order.
an order would be awfully nice.
Oh, but it does cost you $1.
I'm still getting last chance to place an order after you know everything else on the board. It's pretty
Very
good.
tasty.
You do.
Oh, and I guess I didn't talk about the neutrals, removing those, because those actually add dudes behind your screen. I did not talk about that either, but we'll
And also
do so
agitate,
when we
but
get there.
it'll come up.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stay on target. Go ahead and come over to the drug lab, the far right.
Okay, so this disc will move.
There. So that is place a drug lab and, would you believe, a car.
I would. Seems sensible.
The car will go there.
Wow.
The drug lab.
What kind of car do we think that is? You know, like a late 70s Fiat.
Yeah, it's not a big car.
Okay.
It's got to be small.
I think we go there as well. Okay, done.
Okay.
All right, so now we go into management. Nobody has taken over an area. Done. Okay, so now we go into execution. Execution means turn all the orders up.
You guys got it.
Yeah, sure.
That one.
All right, so greens
What-
happen first. So we have one there, we have one there, and one there.
Oh, that's not a green.
That is not, in fact, a
So it
green.
isn't.
Kooky.
It's interesting. It's a fight with a
With an
drug
agitate, yeah.
Yeah.
drug factory.
Okay. All right, so technically these happen in order. So here, blue, you get to add a car here.
And there's my car.
And then
you.
get to add, it looks like, 4 dudes behind to your headquarters because there is A base of 2, and then point to yours
2 on my
right
board.
there. Yep, cool.
So 4 behind the screen.
And that has a vest of 2. I don't think it's going to come into play.
I don't think so.
I do not either. So now, this 6 or this 6, technically it is Derek happens first because turn order.
And I will place 2. Right now it's 2, and I have a base of 1, which will be 3 total. And I'll take this out because I leave this here because I have a little.
And you get $2.
Get your money.
Oh, $1. Oh, that's
$2.
$2. Oh, I couldn't see it's really small.
All right, so now for me, the reason I wanted to do the drug lab one was now I get $1 per drug lab.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2, 4.
4.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you start with 3.
Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't like
Thought
last
I
time.
added 1, I did not.
You did.
So there's,
You added 1. You have 4.
well, I meant from an action.
Oh, gotcha.
And then this is add 1, plus I have a base of 1, so it's going to be add 2 from behind my screen. There, and again, it has a vest, but it looks pretty...
May not come into play.
May not, but here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so now we go ahead and all the attack orders. So we got a 3,
Oh.
Yeah, it's
a
early.
5, a 7, an 8, and an 8. All right, so 3 happens first.
Okay.
So get
first
$1
thing-
per drug lab.
Yeah, so that's 5. 5 big money.
We chose violence today.
And now agitate.
And now agitate. So
Who are you
that means I can
agitating?
agitate within a radius of 1.
One.
So there's only 1 territory nearby.
2.
That's right.
No. You can have an empty space between you, where the order is, and the neutrals. And then the neutrals mostly act like your own.
Oh,
and
I
can
see.
attack an adjacent. However, they cannot use speedboats because they are not associated with a team, even though you're
sense.
using them. So
Okay.
you could use these, you could use these, you could use these, or you could use those to attack.
Got it.
But now, there's no shotgun, so this is strictly card
Yeah,
playing,
yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, trying to think about where Mark might be going with his actions.
You could probably ask him.
Mark, where are you going with your actions?
That's a great question. I didn't think that far ahead.
Because
I
if
will
you
go
were
first here, so I was thinking the bomb's going to go there.
Seems
This
reasonable.
probably isn't going up there because it's very well defended at this point.
Right, well, plus this will be, well, I don't know if you'd necessarily want to go there, but I could take that out.
Yeah, if that's cleared out, then I could at least take over that space. I don't know if that's particularly great for us.
Yeah, I can't really figure it out either, whether that's good or not. I mean, so if you took it over, and then you're going first, so if you took an action to put guys down, I could also clear that one out.
That is a good consideration. Then we'd at least control that region.
Then we control that region. You specifically would control that
Yeah.
region. So, so none of that has anything to do with what I should do with this agitate action, though. So
Yeah, don't think you can help me here, and that's not doing too much.
right, so I could move.
You could agitate there to take that out. Like,
Well, but
you
this
could.
I could take this out anyway.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think that's probably. So I could also go there, right? If we think that might be a problem later.
It doesn't hurt to soften up that area some more.
You hope.
To possibly soften up that area.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I think that's what we're ready.
Okay, so it's 1 away, right?
Yep.
There's a space of 1 and then there, so gonna
Yeah.
agitate. So here, we're gonna go ahead. This is in center right. And I'm only doing this because the cameras,
Sure.
okay? So, move this a little bit. So now, whoever the player is, that's the side it's going to be on, so it's going to be me and Ken playing cards. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now, you're the, it's simultaneous.
I'm the
technically, right?
attacker, so
Thinking that. Okay. Do you wish to take it? You're the attacker. You know that I know that you know that I know that I clearly cannot choose the wine that is in front of me.
Okay.
All right. I elect to not take it.
Okay.
All right, so now you've turned him over. Oh, well, that worked out.
Oh,
well.
interesting.
So he loses 3.
Only have 2.
Okay, so now here's the thing with neutrals. Neutrals, whenever they're lost to a player,
They're essentially recruited.
yeah. So now those 2, actually, I get 2 new dudes, not out there, but in behind my screen. And, well, that worked out. It made it easier for you to take over an area now. Hey.
It's
Hey,
very
there it
easy
is.
now.
Boom. So now
That went
you
well.
get the cards back. Well played. Well played. Well done. I appreciate that.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Well, the way I see it is that was a free attack for an order that I didn't even need to place.
Yeah.
Well, remember, the key is Mark goes first next time.
He does. So to be able to take over that area if it's empty.
vacant.
If it's empty.
All right. So what?
Because so that was 3. So hold on.
number? That's just 1 done.
so this is gone.
Yeah,
That's
1
done.
done.
That's
that
done.
goes back.
Yep.
So we are now on to 5. Right here. Okay. So
What is Ken doing?
this
Ye old double bomb.
right. So there's no car.
Yep.
Double bomb.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 2
Friendly
bombs.
double bomb, though.
So he has an attack of 2. So just kill 2 things.
I'm going to go ahead and take a money.
Okay, yeah. Green happens
Right.
first. Yep.
Yep.
And then I heard that this is going to happen.
Yeah, I think
those
that
go
makes
away.
good sense.
That's 1 bomb, because 2 versus 0, I had no defense.
Yep. And then I think that seems reasonable.
And those become his behind his screen.
Right. So I'm adding to my headquarters.
That's a fair choice.
And now
In theory, it stays.
it's
'cause it's
but really no one's
nobody's-
going to attack.
nobody's coming,
Yeah,
so,
you're
yeah.
fine. And honestly, no one's messing around over here. We're just going to clear
Yeah.
this stuff out because nobody can reach. So now we are on to 7s. 7. So there are 3 7s, and it starts with blue because first player
Yep.
marker. So, okay,
I'm
blue.
going to use that car to
So first things first. Hold on. You get the green.
So I get
Happens.
4
soldiers
guys.
+2, so 4 guys to
So
that space.
That is
Yep.
a nice amount of guys.
Ooh,
Looks like he's taking Bront.
Bronte. Well, we'll see. Now,
I don't need to take that
He
till
has a
round
bomb.
4.
That's true.
remember, the bomb does not take over anything, just removes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And you can never attack your partner.
Right.
I guess I didn't technically say that,
But
but I
it's-
think that's obvious. So, okay. Now,
So this car is just going to conveniently drive in here.
Yep.
okay. So that is, what is your, on your board, because you used a car, what point at,
Total value is
So I've got a
5.
+2
2.
to the 3. So
Yep.
5
so 5 all day.
Yep.
boom.
And unfortunately,
minus
that's
1 for
5.
the factory.
Oh, right. So it's 4,
Yep.
thankfully.
So 4 return to the supply.
Wow.
The order stays out.
Yep. At least
Car
it
is
happens.
destroyed.
A little less compelling since there's only 1 cube.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that goes
And
away.
that is done.
And now Derek, in turn order. Now that
It's me.
happens. No.
I
Mark,
shouldn't.
you, me, Derek.
No. Look at the arrow.
Derek next.
So you're last next time. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. a
So
little better.
Derek now
Derek.
gets 3 dudes behind his board.
Which is something.
Yeah,
it's something.
3. Yeah.
Derek bombed me repeatedly in the first place, so I'm paying him back.
The last game I did bomb him repeatedly.
Now, you have an attack, you have a rally. The rally doesn't help because you got nobody next to you.
And if I leave
unfortunately.
there, that's not the best position to put myself in. So I think I'm going to stay.
Okay, so you choose not to.
Seems
and
wise.
It goes away.
Eesh.
So now, that happens. So this 7 get a buck. This was not a great round for us.
I think you did very well.
My total value with car is 3.
It's what?
It's 3.
Yeah.
Right?
okay,
Plus
right.
2.
Yeah,
Right?
2 plus 1 is 3.
So I think we're going to do...
Interesting that you could take that over.
I could. I thought about it for a second, and then I decided I would take out an enemy instead.
Oof. I'm getting
Put your marker.
I'm getting it good this round.
Yeah, you and I both are. That is not great. All right, now 8 happens. Turn order. There.
Now I've got options.
You do. It does not seem like taking over whatever this is called.
That's
Is like-
probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
It would probably be
Don't forget
best
to get your dollar.
for you to try
Excellent.
it for me.
I could not see it from. Yes, $1.
There's a lot of
So as we
lost
discussed, there's
values.
the option to move down here and then claim that
Next
time. Although, I mean, you're not in a terrible position to claim that, but you're also
I'm
third
going
in turn
third.
order.
Yeah. So
You'd be more
I'm,
likely to claim that one, assuming
I'm
Derek doesn't beat you
I'm
to it.
totally up for you claiming it. I think it's great. Huge
I
fan.
suppose another option is going in here just to
Yeah.
stop
To forestall
Derek from
that.
reclaiming it.
Either way, I think either way is a good play. Or you go in here now, and then you can drop guys in both spots with your first play next time. Right?
Oh yeah, true, because I can split guys up, so it doesn't
Yeah.
strictly matter where I go.
Yeah.
Let's move. Don't even have to move that many of them because I don't want to completely abandon that space.
Yeah.
Or maybe I do. Maybe it's a
hear that.
lost cause. Just move 2 guys over there.
Yeah.
There's-
So the attack is just
Yeah, just moving.
move
yeah.
goods. Right.
As they are sometimes.
Right. All right. So now, yours truly here. We could brute force it,
Yeah.
sorta, but we're just gonna go ahead and come over here
That seems
with
reasonable.
a car, and we're gonna bring 3 dudes.
So what's your attack? What's your attack?
My
At least
attack is 2.
right? Yeah,
Right,
so you got this.
So,
Yes, it-
so to be clear, so it's a 1 from that, and then with a
Yeah.
car is a 1, so that's a 2. So they ain't
Yep.
got to go home, but they do got to get up out of her. So the question is, did I want to bring 1 more? I think I do actually. Have 4 there. The car has to go. And hey, the good news is at least there's that for us. And that's all the orders, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Just need that back. Thank you.
All right, so now what happens is management step. That flips over. That flips over. And now in turn order. Go ahead, Ken. What are you taking?
Yeah. I think this will help me press the advantage I'm going to have on the board, so I'm going to do this. Are you okay with that?
What is that one?
So basically at the start of the planning phase, so just in here in a second, I can spend a soldado from my headquarters, and then I can replace a neutral influence marker out here with a black influence marker.
Wow.
That is pretty nice.
It is. So now it goes on to my option, and also an option for me.
Is the same.
That is tempting. So place 2
powerful.
orders out on the same spot. Pay money to get a speedboat. Pay money to place soldati in a single. Add some to your headquarters. That one we already covered. A damage when attacking with a speedboat. And car bombs. Range of 2. Is there anything that you feel strong about that you want me to leave open for you?
No, but I think having 2 missions in one area we found is very powerful.
It is. That way you can like recruit dudes and then go fight, or maybe fight twice. So,
Bomb and then shotgun.
or that, right? So, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. All right. So, end of the first round. So what happens now is over there, action sheet slides up, and the second one comes in. Notice they are more expensive. They are coming. That one's a 3. Let me
Yep.
get my bust.
Yep.
Please. All right.
So I can take my action here now and replace one of these with mine.
But which one?
Before the start of the planning phase, correct?
Yep. So they're all pretty great.
And it's got to be a gray one. It can't be
Gotta
someone
be a
else.
gray one.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
You bomb.
we'll do that one.
Make it so it's all us paying you.
There you go.
Take that row.
Okay. All right, Mark, begin.
Oh boy, now I've got choices.
And the new ones, obviously, that came in were these 2.
But I'm strongly encouraging a choice that includes placing soldati.
Seems like a good choice.
It could also include taking money.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one just because
Yeah.
money is good. Even
Yep.
if it is one less soldier, I can potentially place more later
Yep.
turns. So let's take a neutral down there. I will get 1 money for each factory, which based on startup should still be 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I will place 3 soldati out on the board.
Okay.
So place a marker face down just to show that
Yeah.
that has happened, but it doesn't count for these yet.
Right.
So, all right, Derek, work's cut out for us.
I know.
Yes, definitely some mean ways to starve the other team out of money actions.
I have plenty of money. I'm not worried about that. So I think what I need to do is bring out some people. So I am going to take this gray action, and
And
I
placing-
recommend here.
I'm not going to place
5?
them, but I'm placing 5 guys out. Yeah, and I am going to reinforce my Capa de Orlando.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Do I need to bomb you again?
I think so.
Ken?
It's if as long as we keep coming back.
Choices are just delicious.
There's a lot of choices at the start. It was hard for me to choose what I chose.
Okay, so just to think out loud a little bit, this is an amazing action, and I'm in a
Absolutely.
position where I can also free an order
Oh,
Yeah.
if I take that one,
that's
right?
pretty cool.
So like that one is pretty great.
Yeah, I punted on the first round. That put us in such a bad spot that I couldn't remove enough discs. So, yeah.
Yeah, you really need those discs off early.
The other thing I'm thinking about is this, which would be $7 big for me. Those options are both so good, I cannot figure out which one is better. Thoughts?
Oh God, I don't know. How much money do you think they have?
I think Derek has maybe 4,
Okay.
and Edward has maybe 4. I don't think they have a lot of money.
Okay, yeah, not a lot, and certainly a lot of action discs that don't belong to them. So starving them out of money,
Right.
again,
I have this much money.
not a terrible play.
All right, let's lean into it. So I'm taking 7.
If you didn't, I was.
Okay.
I figured you probably were.
Yeah.
Now you have to. Yeah, it's hard to.
Now you've got plenty of money to just
You just can't.
Gobble
the first
a
roll
call if
doesn't let
need
you
be.
take off the discs.
Yes.
It's basically he's like, here, have some of this food that will not feed you.
what you whispering about over there.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You
I
or
mean-
me? Because I think doing that, I think makes sense for one of us.
Okay. Okay.
But,
I mean, if,
is that a priority for you?
it is, but I'm not removing any discs, or I am removing discs. So it's like
Right.
It's like we only have one spot left to make money on. Too.
Sure.
If you don't, I will. If that.
Do
if
you
that's-
want to?
I think it's viable. It's a.
Is
smart-
that what you're going to do then on your turn? If I leave that.
We'll see what Mark does on his turn.
Okay.
It'll be a surprise for both of us.
Okay.
It's. There's a few enticing things out there, so.
Oh God, there's a ton.
Every action's good.
For somebody. You guys really filled up this fifth row. 5 discs in there. hard to pop it and get the 2.
Oh, you know what? Actually. Yeah. Slight change of plans. Slight. And I don't think this is a problem for you. But now that that is there, that I want
there
to
is
make
another
use
action.
of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here. That cost me $1. And then I will remove a disc, which that will get me a drug lab. And that disc, oops, so the drug lab there, so there, I will place that in a moment. This will actually go there.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and then the drug lab go there. Okay. Mark?
Just looking at the available options, and also noticing that there are 2 new action spaces now.
Yes.
That one's pretty good for.
Oh, they're all like
up a
there's no
space
bad
and putting
at
up
like
some new
it's
die.
it's so much candy.
Yeah, removing
There's
a disc
so
and
much.
placing out is really...
Oh yeah, they're all great.
Yeah, it's probably a good choice for now just to bolster up those areas a little bit more. I mean, 1 cube versus 2 cubes is not going to survive very long either way.
Yeah, I hear that.
But still, I will pull off a disc.
Which one? So I missed it with the camera. Which one did you remove?
The top column.
There you go. Thank you.
And then I get to place out 3 soldati. That one's basically surrounded by allies, so I don't need to bolster it too much. Presumably.
It's reasonable.
Definitely reasonable.
Derek?
Yeah. No, I know.
Don't have
When
to
you
think about
when you
it.
move that, you
Yeah, right, right.
God, it's like I would like to be in another column. So maybe moving a disc to get into a column is a good idea. And I would do that by. Oh, that would be really expensive. Yeah. Okay, can't do that. That will cost that. That will cost that.
Oh, thank you. Right, and I get this.
Oh,
order.
nice.
Yeah, I forgot. Thank you, Alyssa.
Man, I have to use one of your discs to do that action.
What does your board look like? How does it... Oh, right. There's 2, but you've taken them off in different successive...
What?
Just thinking through how,
Oh, okay.
how that worked.
And I have 1, 2. I only have 3, so it's only $3 if I get money.
Oh, for drug
Yeah.
labs, yeah. Yep.
And I'd give you 1. Yeah, so I think probably, even though I don't really want to do it, is actually doing this action here with one of those discs, even though I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Probably mine.
Why?
Just that way I get money.
Yeah.
But consider if you do it with mine, then I get money. You like me
I don't want
more.
to give either one of you any money.
But
And
We're
I'm
good
also
friends.
making this action really easy for the 2 of you, so that doesn't...
Yeah, but do stuff that you need to do for you.
Yeah.
Focus on that.
Yeah.
Mostly.
All right, well, $1 for Mark, because Ken's evil.
And then
thank you.
another $1 to the game for the action.
That's right.
And then you can place how many?
2.
Placing 2. And they can go, they do not have to go to the same spot.
They do not have to go to that same spot.
And then place an order out there. So what are y'all thinking at home? Now that you've seen, a quarter of the game. One team playing it much better than the other.
I don't like that.
Y'all look down real quick. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's me. So I'm going to take the big action here.
Okay.
That's going to cost me $6.
So 3, 4, 5, and then $1 to me. Yep.
Correct. I think we'll do that one.
That seems reasonable, yeah.
So I'm just going to pay 6 in.
Okay,
You
and
just
I'll
grab
take
one
a
on your
buck.
side.
Yep,
Yep.
I got you.
And then I got to take 2 from 2 different rows. I'm going to take that one from that row and that one from that row. That uncovers 2 orders.
This is brutal.
One of these gets to go out, and there is some question about where it should go.
Just cannot go in the second one, right?
I think it can go there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Do that.
Okay.
I think you need more discs in this column, though.
Yeah, this column doesn't have enough discs. You're right about that.
And then place an order.
I'm working on it.
as well.
Yeah, placing an order. Oh, I gotta tell you,
But where?
there are some tasty orders over here. Like, so yummy.
And don't forget, if you're short on money, you can throw away orders, right?
That's right.
Noted.
Throw away all those tasty orders.
Don't want to do that. Not right now. I mean, maybe. I don't know. No, probably not.
You've crossed all your lines, so you have a good amount of stuff.
So. Do.
Because,
I
hey, what? Let me see. Yeah. That'll work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it depends on what you do.
Yeah. Okay. So is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am thinking on this.
Yep.
I don't
You got
have
lots
a
of good options.
good answer right this second.
Oh, our group does not do well with co-op here either, but teams, this works well. This is pretty good.
Yeah, this does not
Yeah.
feel like a co-op game.
Oh no, it does not. It's like,
No.
yeah. I mean, we're cooperating, kind of.
It's like Concordia.
Yeah, we're not communicating that much. We're trying not to step on each other's toes, but
That's exactly right.
You can get in each other's way very easily.
Gosh darn it, I really don't
The question
know.
is, which of those two do I want to do? Both?
I really don't know.
There's a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm like stumped.
shuffle up all the orders. Just pick one.
Have you pick one? All right, where's the juice going? All right, that's this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay. Ragusa. Juicy Ragusa.
Okay, well, I think that makes my choice then. Yeah. I'll take mine, the very bottom.
Yours to the bottom.
plus boat?
Excellent.
I think so. Or is it the order one? I'm still, that's what I'm debating. It's going to be one of those two.
What do you want access to?
So if I did that, yeah, I think, yeah, it's going to go car and boat.
Okay. We'll get to see some boat action.
So the boat is going to go here,
Makes sense.
and I think the car will then go in Palermo. Just an old MG.
Yeah.
Small, convertible, beat up, rusted. You don't need to worry about it.
Not explosive.
I will not worry about it.
I'm not saying that it's not that, but I'm just saying don't worry about it. All right.
It's not a Tesla.
Have a good night, Jacob.
Now it is on me.
Hey, Corey and Brianna. And Friday.
All the peeps.
So I was thinking of doing the big action for this row. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm into it. I'll
That
take
costs
$1.
3, 1, 1.
So 5.
Well,
Yep.
that works.
And
Place this down. It doesn't matter because
It does-
that's the last one. So
Right. Okay.
There.
All right. So taking 2 off of the top row.
2 off of the car space, which
Did you
gets
get
me
a
a car.
Right.
figure out where that goes later, and place an order. You know.
May coincide with the car.
You know. Oh, and that also
Are
unlocks.
cars one use only? Not always. If you use them for car bombs, yes.
Right. So like the car I use down here, right?
And the one I
still there.
used is still there.
Still there.
So
Those are fine.
those were for, drive-bys.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the same. Or to help move dudes in,
Yeah.
right, and strengthen the numbers. So.
Sure, let's, for no reason, put the car there.
Yeah,
Another
car
car
means
bomb.
nothing.
So go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to do the first column.
Okay.
And that,
The main action?
Yeah.
Yes, do the main action.
$2.
And
No, pay
I have to pay
$2.
$2. That's right. Dang. I don't want to pay $2.
And
More
then-
importantly,
There you go.
that.
First player.
I like it.
Now he acts before Mark. That's
Yeah.
what we were discussing is
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
or not
yeah.
I do it because I wanted to be
Right.
able to go earlier. But how important? But then Mark would go before he would, so that's what we were just.
Right.
And we were stalling, and then I wanted to be able to put the extra boat out.
Yeah.
So trying to coordinate the timing of that. So just FYI, yeah.
Right.
Do I want a boat or a car?
To be clear. You can't. Damn it. Yes, you can.
You didn't move it.
You could put a boat here.
I know.
And then move it here.
Oh, because I'm connected.
And that gives us a string of boats. Unless you're using the car. If you have use of the car, do the car.
No, I like having advantage to their backsides.
Right. And that's so it makes that at risk, that at risk, that at risk. This already was, and the entire coast.
Right.
So yeah,
Seems good.
that was.
And I put one. I feel like this one helps. It's hard.
A moment. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see.
This one helps for this because I could do that.
Right.
And look at when it happens.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
With the bottom one, but I don't know. The problem is it doesn't make use of.
I know.
Yeah. So that's your call.
Until next.
Right.
Which I was hoping
Yep,
would have
yep,
happened
yep,
last
yep.
round. So yeah, so I will do this one.
Okay.
Reinforcements.
All right. So I don't know if Edward has enough money to take this action.
Edward is not broke.
Yeah, but Edward doesn't have a lot of money.
He has.
So, but I don't think it actually matters because I'll either give him money now by paying him for this, or I'll give him money later. So I think it probably still makes sense to use my own. I'm going to spend $2 here, get to put 2 actions out.
Yep.
2 actions out.
Seems good. $1 each.
What's that? Yeah, paid the $2 already. So,
You don't have any orders out at all?
no, I have 1.
Edward does not, though.
Not yet.
I'll do 1 there. And one there.
Nice.
No, because I know what you have and what you
Yeah.
can do.
Debating right now.
And if you need to see your partner, all of their missions are available that you can see, so you can even help them make a decision, informed decision.
Being around behind on that is brutal.
There's a distinct lack of placing order spaces left,
Yep.
other than going on the top.
True.
You guys got to start taking my this so I can get some money from the actions.
So
No,
I don't
we're
like
good.
it.
No,
But do you need money?
I mean I'm going to get the dollar eventually.
Yeah, fair.
Not too worried.
Fair enough. And there it goes.
There's $3.
Nice. Awesome.
All right, so 2 orders. I can place them on the same because of that, if I
Yep.
wish.
Getting all jiggy with it.
So I think. I think I go here and here, Derek.
Okay.
But
Oh, okay. Where do you? Yeah. The question is, where are you doing that?
there.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Or yeah. And the other. Oh, let's make sure that is there. Sorry. And then this one. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I thought you were gonna go.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay, done.
Makes sense.
Oh, I don't think it's over.
Oh, it's not over at all.
I don't think
Oh,
we're
no.
anywhere near.
No. The last game we
There's a lot
got
that's going to
ahead.
happen here.
We got ahead, and then there was a total turn of events that happened.
They actually, last game, they won based on Bronte.
That's right.
And there was a stand-up, basically, battle up here that happened that changed the course of history as well.
Yeah.
And some card play. Some
Yep.
some,
It's
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
some
Yep.
good card play.
Thinking that to unlock this.
Seems like I mean, unlocking your B order is never ever bad. If your B order also happens to be a 4 bomb plus 1 attack, that's a winner.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, that's his second one right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty gross, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Remember how you said that you can't ever take a territory with a bomb?
Well,
One
okay,
coin.
you're right.
You can with that action.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah, and that's
that'll
not
do some
much.
damage.
Yep.
Oh, and move this off of there.
All right,
and that gets
so
me
get a
another
car.
car.
Man, you got all the cars.
I don't even know where I need to put it.
Let's see. No neutrals left.
Well,
You know
if you
what?
put it
Sorry.
here, you
Hold
have
on.
a spare.
That was-
True.
hey, this was supposed to go there, not there.
Oh, how did it go? I thought it was there.
Yeah, I moved it over, and then I was like, because I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
put.
All right.
Wrong side.
Fair enough.
Oh, you have to put a card down?
He doesn't have to.
It'd be kind of nice to put it somewhere else, just if I get a chance to put an order down. Also,
Fair.
but given current affairs, I'm not sure if that will happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let's just bolster that one area.
All right, so then
I mean, ultimately, you do need to spread out to win.
That does make me choose this.
Okay.
that's because I need to bring some more dudes out. So
So that is how many? It's what, 5 for you?
yep. So I put 5 behind to my headquarters,
Yep.
and then I will bring out 3.
Okay.
So 5, and I'll just take out the 5. Then I'll take the 3 and the 2 black
Yeah,
behind.
there you go. Sure.
And imagine that.
Hello.
Hi. If you bomb me, I'm still gonna hang out here.
That's fine.
We have really good suntans. You know that we can get.
Drug lab and something.
And they're just supposed to be some fireworks, so thank you.
Well, this is one of my porcelain factories for
Yeah,
my
the
dolls,
drug lab,
so
yeah, sure.
I don't want any explosions around.
Oh no. You're gonna do your own.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Solid 8. And then I need a car for reasons. There we go.
Okay.
Nice drive around the countryside.
What can you do? What do you want to do? You have 2 major actions that you can do to pull off discs,
You do.
Yep.
if you could.
I'm missing a disc on my board. There we go.
So, to do that column's 6, this column's 5, and this column's 5.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I wish I could help you, but I cannot.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Um, this is really hard. I'm sorry.
There's-
This is.
Tons of options at every stage of the game.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean. Okay, so here I'll walk through it out loud. So, if I took it from this row, I get that order. If I take it from this row, I get that order. Obviously, I'm working towards this one, to where I can just assassinate people for cash. Just straight up, that is delicious.
It's very strong.
But doing this one by taking those off doesn't help me this round. It helps me for next round to be able to get that next round. The question is, do I want to help myself now? And I think the answer is yes. So I don't really need to worry about those. So I'm leaning more towards this. I think that's what we end up doing. This isn't great. This is going to be painful. And I'm going to have to give away some information to be able to do it. The other option is I could do that, or I could do that and get $2.
And another boat to.
And another boat, say, here.
I don't see how you could put a boat there, but you walk him through it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
I
right.
can't. You're right.
But still, spreading the boats around is
Right.
valuable.
I mean, I could place it
You
either
could put it-
there or there,
Right.
right, and extend it that
And
way,
here,
or up
here.
there,
Right.
right, yeah.
It's one of the only places you can't put it, actually.
Yeah, it's,
I think these are the only 2 places that
I
can't
should have
go.
left mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
no, you did what I needed you to do
Yeah.
too. So, but the problem is, it's going to cost me that.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? And it lets me place the order. I think it is.
And it
worth
makes your action stronger for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think it's just worth it, right? Yeah. So I will do the third. Yeah,
Here?
that one. So it's
Yeah.
going to cost me 5.
Okay.
So that's going to be that, and that.
You can just give me one of those order tokens instead of money if you want.
So spending 3 orders
Okay.
Ouch.
and $2. You can get your own buck. So then,
I don't hate to
He
see
didn't
it.
sound interested in the
1,
whole trading me an order
there.
thing.
Yeah.
and I get this. And then that's what I have left for orders.
Ooh, doggy.
You better make use of this, because having that over Ken would have been a huge deal for me.
Well, I hope the order helps. I hope I'm able to make use of it.
I hope so.
They've opened up a lot of their stuff, so they might have better orders. So we'll see.
I think I will place that. There. Done. Wow, that was hard, but
Wow. Okay, so you're up, Mark. 2 wonderful actions that you can take, or 3 even.
Yeah, I got that, or I got the 2 top actions,
Yep.
which cost a little bit of money. I don't know if it's worth spending that. I've got 2 guys with this. Stronger recruiting. I think I'd have to go for the more conservative play, pay you 1, go down there to get 2,
2 and then place something.
Yep.
You bum.
Apparently, boats are something people like.
Do we really need boats?
I've
though?
never really understood. So I feel like if you're going to do boats, you need to do what they're doing and kind of lean into it.
Right. Well, now it threatens your backside over here, which
Yep.
is what the whole point of it
Made me
is.
made me pay attention to it, which is
Right.
Which
yeah.
he was at that point probably trying to move out
Yeah.
of his area.
Oh, I'm definitely trying to move out.
Fair enough. God, is that worth it? Considering putting a lab here,
Ooh, please.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
yeah. But it's pretty vulnerable either way.
You know what's not vulnerable? That.
True, if we just wanted to put it down just for the sake of it making money.
Oh, right. Right. You're thinking about it also having a defensive purpose, which is interesting.
Could put it there and just hold that space.
Yeah.
I think I'll do a lab and put it there.
Where's it going? Here?
That one.
Oh, I see. We need a lab, please.
All right, fine.
It's really from Mark, but I know where it's supposed to go.
Co-conspirators.
Okay.
Derek,
So now Derek.
are you interested in spending $7?
I do not have $7, as you know.
He elects not to take the action.
I elect not to take the action, giving you.
Oh, that is this is rough.
It's not good.
So
that's
it costs
6.
you 6.
I
and
mean,
I get 1 of it.
6 is like
It's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
It's interesting because he's in the same position
have a
you
little,
were last
have a
time.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to let me clear both of these, which gives me $2 back.
Rich
Wow.
get richer.
Also opens up
And a-
that mission.
And
Which order?
And a lab.
it's number 2.
It's an instigate, but it just gets you a boat and a car.
Instigate, boat,
and place
car, and
troops.
2 soldati.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And I think we'll go there with that one.
I like it.
Not good.
And then I need to place an order. Oh, I can hear arguments for so many of these.
You've got so many compelling ones.
I think maybe
This, I mean, my
that's the
positioning
right
is
one.
not that great either.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get
Yeah,
it.
that might be worthwhile for now.
Yeah, I'm going to try that there.
All right. So now, this happened.
So that flips. I get to claim one of these.
I'm in favor of all. You grab the one that seems compelling.
Yeah, I'm figuring probably just this one, just because it's the only one that can get, or only two that can get used in this round, and I'm not attacking with a speedboat, so
Fair enough.
maybe, assuming I may or may not have placed a car bomb, maybe that'll be useful.
Okay.
Okay.
The old range 2 car bomb, never bad.
Nope. All right. Turn them up.
That. And that.
It's very fighty.
There is one supply.
No, I got
Two.
one. Got one over
right here. All right,
Couple supply.
As
go ahead.
everybody knows, I am very peaceable.
Peaceful can. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this one is first. I get to put 6 guys from here down there, 4, 5, 6, and then put 4 guys from there onto here.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think we're being unreasonable. We're trying to equitably split the island. He gets half, I get half.
And then this one,
Get $2.
get 2 money. And then
Except you're all on one side.
place 4 guys.
You know,
Trying.
details.
I'm working.
No,
on
no,
it.
we would do it
Here.
that, but it seems like
Yeah.
it's.
And then that one needs
them
to
being
stay out
closer,
because
yeah.
it is an important extra defense in that spot.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to shoot us in the foot, is not
We'll see.
going over
because
there at all.
I'm hoping. So, okay, so that's all the supplies. So I see, so what do we got? We got 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 9, 9, and an 8. So 3, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think
I could have
1
placed
plus
some defense.
2 is 3. I think if I just do that and
Yep.
do that. Yep.
Only moving 1 in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Okay.
So I'd rather defend the drug lab, I think.
that goes away. Okay, 5. Right here. So now I have a decision to make. So that's a base of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What? Talk.
No, because you already have this, so you're
Yeah.
really looking at here.
Oh yeah.
or
Oh
here.
no. Or anything over through here.
True
Yep.
that. True that.
Um.
Oh wow, so he has access to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And-
And all the way through to that.
Yep.
So he has no defense right there.
Where?
Here. Oh no, you do. You have the
2.
drug labs, right?
Yeah.
So that would be the 2, and then it would be 4 to 4. I don't want to do that necessarily. I would love to be able to take that out, but he has left a fair bit of.
Is the car's not a
Defense.
defense?
Huh?
The card's
It is
not.
not. But what I could do is I could attack Ragusa.
Mm-hmm.
He loses 1, and then I could just brute force the other.
You could.
And he loses this for this turn, but then I'm looking at that for next turn.
Or,
Right.
Or he's going to try to take it back from you.
He can't this turn.
Not this
Not
turn.
this
yeah,
turn.
Yeah.
He can incite whatever, but
Yeah.
or I let that be for right now because they're not going to win right now, and I go west. What do you think?
Any place where we can remove them off
Yeah.
of a square, I think that's the best option. So
Okay.
either over here
Then
or
I think we do this. So I will go ahead and go there,
So you're starting at
starting to where he loses 2.
yeah.
Yep.
Off there. So those 2 go, and then we play some cards. I could brute force it, but I don't want to lose the dudes, honestly. So yeah, okay. So we will play it over on your side. I'm leaning towards that.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
Or hold on.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Like I said, that one.
Okay.
Okay.
If you don't know what you picked, it makes it hard for us to read your mind.
That's true. Should we take it? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could look at me, but I'm not actually playing.
Hi. Here, hold on. This way. Folks can watch us.
It's going to be a very long stream of just us staring.
I think.
Anyway.
I think take it.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my vote.
Does Edward think I'm greedy?
Explain to me the greedy part.
Greedy.
That I would be apt to take the card thinking that you're trying to turn my one soldier so that you played something that was going to kill my soldiers. But you're not... All right, yes. There's two. Oh, wow, that worked
Yep.
well.
Yeah, so that happens first. That sucks. So this turns into his, and then I kill two of mine.
And it goes 1,
And then
1, 1.
I lose that. Ouch. Should have brute forced it.
Up top.
That
is,
I don't lose
no.
any.
It doesn't go 1, 1.
It does.
Well,
but
but I
you
lose
stop.
first.
You stop as soon as there's only one kind left.
Oh, it doesn't happen.
And it
at
starts
the
with the attack.
Oh, that was brutal. That might have sunk us. That was a big, big loss.
That's rough.
That's rough.
That was a massive loss.
And I mean, look. I mean,
This is the
when
third
you
massive.
think about buying this game, you have to figure out whether you want that to happen because it is going to happen.
It's cool.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
don't know if I
happen
should
to-
explain my thought process or not.
Sure, yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, I just figure I had one soldier, so I might as well hope you get greedy. If -2 is the same as a -1 to me, so I was just going to hope that you'd take it.
Right.
so if I hadn't taken it,
Yes.
then you could have turncoated still. You could
And I
have
still
taken
would have
mine
lost.
and turncoated. Yeah, so, yeah.
There's no perfect way to play it. You
No,
just
there
have-
isn't. There's
it's rock.
no.
It's rock paper scissors.
Well,
It's a heavier rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
Spock.
Big rock, medium rock, scissors.
And Spock or
ouch.
something.
That hurt.
That's toughy.
The thing is, like, I can't be angry at.
Of course not. We move on and somebody else gets blown up.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so that's 5. 6.
Yeah. So I was initially thinking that
Partner.
It's all right.
it might make sense to
should have
go
brute
this
forced
way.
it.
But now seeing what's going on the coast down here, I think it actually probably makes the most sense to go this way.
Yeah.
Does that
That
make
coast
you-
is going to get vulnerable. So.
Yeah. So so I think I'm going to take 2 of these and then take 3 of these.
Okay, so rallying over.
Yep.
Okay.
And my base with the car is 3 because I've got 1 plus 2.
Okay.
So no fight. These guys all die.
And they become,
become-
yours behind your screen.
Yeah, they become my friends. And then we're all gonna boogie on down here. I will at least temporarily put a control marker there. And then I can agitate to one area that's adjacent to me.
It's one away.
Yep. And so really it's just this one.
Yeah,
I can
that literally
agitate,
is
right?
your only area. No, this one as well.
If I wanted to agitate against Mark?
No, here you can.
Yeah,
Either of those
you could
two,
go-
you can. Either of those two can be used.
But this one can only get to here because it can only go adjacent, right?
No.
It can go adjacent anywhere to here, so it could go into
adjacent
white.
to its spot.
Okay.
You're overthinking this.
All right.
It's adjacent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're saying I could attack Derek with it? I could go from here
Or
to
you
here.
could attack
Yes.
me if you want. There.
Might not go well, but you can try.
That's interesting.
It doesn't matter if it goes well. It's depleting his forces.
Yeah.
Well,
it
or
could add to it
adding
like last time.
That would be better. So attack me. I want to get some dudes.
Yeah.
I would prefer you go against me.
Yeah. Agitate is tricky. I don't fully understand it. I'll just be honest. This faction is all about agitating. So many of the orders have agitate on them. And I just wish
That's why it's an advanced faction.
I just wish I understood it better.
Well, all
Yeah.
it is you're trying to.
I know what
What-
it is. It's hard. It's tricky. Okay, so here's my reasoning. I'm going to come from here, and I'm going to go into here.
Okay.
And the reason I'm going to do it is because
Yeah.
You feel it.
Edward goes last next time.
No, he doesn't. He goes third.
Edward goes after
right.
me next time.
Okay.
So I can protect this spot if I need to.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
agitate? How many do you agitate?
As many as he wants.
As many as I want. I could bring them all, and I'm going to bring them all.
Oh, okay.
Sure. No, don't screw it up this time.
I will not.
Wasn't talking to you.
What do you think?
Go with your heart. You've been a poker player for many years. What do you think Ken wants to do in this situation?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it.
Okay. So now let me work through this. If I take it,
That's what's
We've
going
given
on inside.
everything away.
wait, if I take it, I think I win, no matter what.
Okay.
So let's say it destroys 2 of mine.
It destroys 2 of yours.
Okay, thank you. So, if so, it's that.
And you know what your card is.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna win either way.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
So these 2
Become yours.
become mine,
I thought you'd play that
Right
because you
there.
don't care.
Yep.
and those come from here,
Yep.
and then
I lose 1, which
and that becomes 1 behind here.
That went pretty badly.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was expecting he was going to do a -2 just because he didn't want to.
Exactly
Make
what
the
I
same
thought
mistake.
you thought I would think. That's exactly that's precisely.
You did the
thought
opposite
process.
of what I thought you'd do, which is what I would expect.
That's
See,
what I
you to
was
do.
trying to do.
And I was so what I was working out is because I knew the turncoat, you would have both of them would have died, all of yours. I would
Right.
have had 1 left.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
And
So-
and nobody's in Bronte now.
Right.
No,
Yet.
nobody's in Bronte.
Currently.
The way to win the game.
Or the tiebreaker. So now 6 happens here.
Yep, 6.
No, that already happened.
That's
Oh, that was
was
that.
that.
That, yeah.
Right. Okay. So
7.
7.
That's
There's
7,
that,
7.
and that, and this happens.
So that one first.
Okay.
I think it'd be best for me to go down to.
Well, hold on. First, you get your
guys.
3 dudes.
Sorry, I get 4 plus 3, which is 7.
Is that?
Yeah, that one doesn't have a plus symbol.
Yeah. I
Oh, it doesn't?
just.
It's just
I
Just
think
3
it's
dudes?
just
Yeah.
3. I think so.
the rule book actually calls it out. It's like
Okay.
if there's a circle around it,
Circle.
you get
Got
the
it.
thing.
Well, 3's
Otherwise,
good.
it's
3.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't. That's what the circle's for. That's cool.
Circle makes sense. Good iconography in this game. All right, so then I get 3 behind my shield, and then I think
Now, before you go ahead, work through what you
I
think.
think I would like to travel south because then the gray doesn't matter, and then I can kind of start a front.
I
somewhere.
agree, but I want to point out that little gap right there.
I know I can. I can
You
go into
could
blue.
go here,
I know.
which takes that over because this is going to happen before that. So what is the worst that could happen here? You have a car, whether you have 2 there or not doesn't matter.
Right.
And what is your car?
+4.
It's 4, so there's 7. Minus 1, minus 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll have 5 left no matter what.
Pretty
Worst case, right? And then if you were to
Yeah, I didn't even
kill
think about that. Yeah.
Now, the argument could be made for either one of these, right? Because you're putting stress onto this area either way.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
Wait,
would give me accessibility to this ocean also.
well, once you get a boat. But this already does that.
Yeah, you
Once
place
we
it
get
here,
a
then you
boat
move.
here.
Oh, that's true. I'm already
Yeah.
accessible to that area.
So I don't know what the right answer is here.
Yeah.
Having the other thing to think about, actually, I do have an opinion on this. I think this is the right area, and here's why. If you take this over, you can then rally from here, possibly
Right.
to take that over.
That's interesting.
Whereas if it's here, you don't have anybody to rally. Plus, I want to point out you do have that order somewhere.
I know.
Which then helps
Yep.
for rallying when they're close together.
I know.
So I think
That's what I want.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay,
Because
so
How many will you bring?
I think I have to bring 6.
So 6 is 4,
4, 5.
6. That leaves 3.
And then, and I would take out 1.
No, so if you brute force, you lose 2. And then...
Yeah, your attack is base 0.
Oh, it's base 0. Okay, got it, okay.
'cause
The
you
other,
don't have a
one's
card.
going to be a base 1.
Okay, so I could brute force and then play cards.
force
Or,
instead.
no, if you brute force, you have 1 left there, and they die for sure.
Oh, that's true.
But that's losing 5 dudes to be able to do that.
So I have to play cards, and then we go 1-1.
Right.
You do not have to play cards.
What do you mean? You want to give up?
No, I'm saying like
Oh.
you could take another one, and then you'd have 2 left.
Yeah.
Right, like, there's lots of options.
Yeah, there are. Like you are not locked into 6.
I'm so weak at that point, but
But playing cards is risky, whereas the other play
Well,
is,
nobody
is
can move
zero
in.
risk.
Nobody can move in on me, right? So if I move, so nobody.
The other thing to keep in mind is this bomb then could take this area out, right, and whatever,
Yeah.
but it would kill more dudes there. So
I
it's-
mean, and I
yeah,
can just
yeah,
move
yeah.
over. I mean, that wouldn't hurt me
Oh,
either.
yeah, I hear you. It could also take out this area.
I think I'm leaving 2 there, and I'm going to go in there that way.
Could the
Okay.
bomb take out? Oh yeah, I do have plus range, so it could take out that area.
Or you could take out this area because it's +2. It's 2 areas away.
Yeah, I think this is the best way to
Is
do
it 2 areas away?
Well, because of his special. He could skip 1 area and go 2, right?
Yep, range 2 with car bombs.
Yeah. So yeah, no. Do you want to play cards
Can you
then?
reach
Let's
it
play
from
some
there?
cards.
Yeah, you can.
Actually,
you definitely should do that.
if I do it, then I end up with
Actually,
2
I
at
guess
the
it
end,
won't
right?
quite do everything. It won't quite do
If
what you
I
need to do, though.
if I strong arm him, I'm going to end up with 2.
2 left.
Actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's an.
That's
Now,
not bad.
and here's the thing. You would lose 1 at a time,
Mm-hmm.
so that would be 3 versus 3, right? And then the card play would determine the rest, the 4 that are in the middle.
Say what you just said again?
Well, okay.
Well, he's just.
This is the card play.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it, right? Because it would be these 3 first, then those 3, right?
Yeah,
One,
yeah, yeah,
one,
yeah,
one.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
And then
difference to
the
me.
card play is that, you know, and that's what you're risking. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But if you lose 2 of these that turn into blue, then it all depends
Exactly.
on how you plan on doing it.
Let's brute force it and leave 2 behind because it's a given. It's in my hand.
2
I'll take-
go
I'll take
away,
it.
and then it's 1 at a time. So there.
Yep.
So these 3 die, these 3 die, and there you go. And this stays there for the +1.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
was
and it's-
so
and
that
it's
was
9.
7. Now this 7
That goes away.
And this
happens.
returns. Yep.
But add your dudes first off,
I will elect to add 1 dude.
aka I'm out of dudes.
Can he really reach there?
Oh no.
No.
I was looking that they were
Okay.
in Bronte. No,
I
they
was
can't.
like, man.
They
That would be nice.
A distance of 2, so he could reach
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
here,
Right.
Doesn't want to bomb himself.
here,
Yep.
and those 2. I think that's it. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I misspoke when I said that one because I saw Bronte because he had so many dudes that were covering the line.
Yeah, it can be a little hard to tell where these spaces
Yeah.
are.
So, I mean, taking this out, while maybe not an efficient
Yes.
use of your
Put your disc,
Oh.
your big disc.
bomb,
For now.
Yeah.
does actually
It would take back
prevent
or
him from
prevent
having a control disk.
And that actually is
Although
a
he
good
could just
result
attack there
because
and
it
move
keeps-
people back in.
He could.
Is that worth doing that versus trying to take some of my people out? I don't know.
Well, you would take 5 people out. You would take exactly 5 out.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think taking 5 out seems pretty good. So,
I do like inflicting pain. I'm also wondering, especially with the double range, like, do we start?
You could also take all of those out, for example.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we start saying?
That eliminates me from the eastern half of the map. But
would.
I don't care either. I don't
Right.
care
That is kinda
anyway.
funny.
And honestly, I only had a couple dudes there,
Right.
and then they were like, "Let me make you an offer. Hold on."
Yes. They decided to help
Yeah.
help with our cause.
Yes.
No, regardless of what happens, I think you did the right thing there. Yeah, I totally do.
As far as
And the brute
positioning.
forcing. I think that was safe. That was smart.
Derek,
Is how many dudes you have behind your screen. I think it makes sense.
I can reinforce.
Derek's
pretty
so
quickly.
focused up here, if it would make sense to just start pushing that way.
Interesting.
Maybe clear out this one.
I am surprised that nobody's even like this is like
Shh.
daily anyway.
I know. I'm trying to work on it.
Although if I clear that one out, then
Hi.
We
How
can
you
swap
doing?
right in.
How you doing? I'll just walk on in. Have a good night, Mark. Thanks for hanging out.
that is.
Yeah, this game has
tough.
gotten better every time we've played it. I think.
So,
I
Yeah.
have to use the restroom, so I should go now.
Yep. Yeah.
Although eliminating a different part of the map is pretty funny.
It's funny, but
very tough. But is it good?
I don't care. It doesn't help with my boats, and like I don't care.
Right.
If you'll
But
just
so
continually
I
soften
support
up
that.
this, I'll just do move car in for 7 minus 2 is 5.
Right. I got my partners. There's 4.
And then you're actually
and
next,
there's
right?
5. I believe so. So
Yep.
this goes away.
Yep.
So that's 7. So then it's no. Derek actually is with his 9. Although
No, you got an 8 down there, partner.
I do.
Yeah.
Apologies. So now the question is, what do I do with it?
Yep.
So one of the things that he and I discussed
Yeah.
was I could go after Licata here, which would soften it up if he was going to do something over here for
Yeah.
him. So that was something that we had discussed. I was thinking about maybe going after Ragusa.
Right.
I do have a car, which
Can't bring a car on a boat. But
that's a fair point.
yeah.
I forgot about that. So there's that. So the base of 1 versus 1 that offsets, and then it'd be just straight up
Yep.
4 versus 2 there.
Well, probably not 4.
3 versus 2. Fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then I would lose the car as well. Not great.
Yeah. Also lose your control token, which I don't think you'd want to do.
Right. So forcing you to lose that is kind of tasty, I'm not going to lie.
Sure.
And you lose the drug lab.
Yep.
But it's a risk doing that, whereas it feels a lot more of a sure thing taking out Licata.
Well, you definitely could. I mean, you could also go that way.
I could go to here.
No, but you could also go to...
Ribera.
Yeah,
I could.
you could go there.
Which I think helps me personally more.
Yeah.
But
Seems like a good choice.
but
It
it
does
does
encourage you.
Yeah.
There's lots of options.
So yeah, like you said, lots of thoughts. So my question here is, does me attacking Licata, it makes me a big target because there's cars everywhere around it that are bad guys.
Yes. And it doesn't necessarily help us.
Whereas the cars here are kind of trapped.
Correct.
They can't come this way. And using this as a buffer, sure, he could add a car.
You entering in there doesn't help me that much either, unless
Right, because you could take that over, but I think, I mean, my 2 realistic options are those, I think. And I'm leaning more towards going this way. What do you think?
both places. I mean, this.
Hold on. Back up.
This
Back
is
up a
kind of
second. Back up a second. what am I thinking? Screw Ragusa. Gela. Because it removes a car.
Yes, and a disc.
Yeah, it's a suicide mission, kind of.
It is.
But I think it's worth it.
Well, it's not really because you kill him and he's dead.
Right. But
I do.
You could just move one cube in.
Yeah, you can just be
That's
like,
a fair
"Hi."
point, and just kill it.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
just take away the disc.
That's a non-decision then. Yeah,
I was hoping you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, I
but
got
that's
there.
absolutely the right thing to do.
That one. Here, you not only get that, you get that.
You stack
get
'em all up.
That. Here you go. Here,
Yeah.
nice. And this I will hand to you.
Thank you.
There go.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yep. Okay, that feels good, and that is 8. Now 9 happens there.
9, I feel like it's I'm kind of better for me just to fortify. Like I can't move over here though.
You could. Yeah.
Yeah, you could move there. Just, I think.
Yeah. You can move anywhere you want. You can go into that spot if you want to.
What now?
Just like move. He could just move some of these guys in here if he wants
He
to.
could.
Yeah.
Or I
I'm
could
not
take
sure.
over Barcelona,
know
but
if it
then
makes sense.
I don't know if that's as helpful. I just don't want Ken there.
See, and it clears out him from that part of the map.
Right.
I don't know what the right answer is.
You can't brute force it, so you're having to play cards.
Yeah, of course. Which lightens me. I know that he's more focused here, so he's not focused on what I'm currently doing at the moment. So Barcelona seems like it would be the smarter move, but it's not smart as far as us being able to control more area.
Yeah, but
Makes that area very sticky, though.
It gives me a rallying point from Barcelona into both of those areas.
it does. That is a fair statement.
If I had a boat, I would agitate somewhere else.
No, it's not agitate.
I mean,
it's rally.
Rally,
Yeah.
I'd rally somewhere else.
I mean, Barcelona or neither, or do nothing almost, which feels wasteful though. So I think Barcelona probably makes the most sense, and then hopefully you can reinforce next round. I think so.
Well, I'm go first.
Yeah.
So how many guys are you bringing? This feels like a pretty meaningful decision, actually.
If you bring 4, you no. If you bring 3, you automatically win.
No.
Why?
Oh, because one. No, you'd have to bring 4. Because one's gonna die.
No. If he brings 3.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. You would
Yeah.
have to bring 4 to brute force it,
Yeah.
or you play cards and he has 1.
Right.
That feels dangerous.
So it feels like more fun though.
True.
I think that would be fun, even if we lose.
Ah, have fun. That's what this game's about.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
How many are you bringing?
So, I'll bring in 3.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 dies.
Yep. 1 dice.
So here, go ahead and just play him here. if
Yeah.
you would.
Okay.
I just want to see what you're playing. I want to say nothing about anything. I'm going to hold on one second before you play anything.
Before I play something.
Go ahead. I've written what I would have done in this case. Okay. Okay, so now you're attacking.
I
Are
can.
you taking his card?
I think you should. It's a very
There we
good
go.
card. It's actually like a triple turncoat. It's like a misprint.
I don't want his card.
No.
No.
I didn't see it.
I will
so-
also not take yours.
Okay.
Turn him up.
Okay.
Okay, so this
that
happens first. So for what it's worth, that's what I said is kill 1.
He
play that.
He that became me. At
Yeah,
turn.
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no. Put one of yours out. And don't take his.
So-
I said. Yeah.
So Derek's was the better play, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It worked out.
I decided that even if 1 turned, I still had more.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. And that's done.
That's
for all
done.
intents and purposes.
Yep.
So there. And then finally
there's
there's this. Okay.
I sort of assume you're going that way.
I mean,
I mean, he could attack me.
Yeah.
No,
I
it
mean,
cannot.
control the territory. Either
That's true, you
attack me
cannot.
or attack.
yeah, I'm leaning more towards obviously Ken
Yes.
in this case.
I'm leaning more towards Ken.
What's
I
your
have
car,
a
what's
base
your
of
car bonus?
car is 1.
Oh, okay.
So I will go ahead and bring 4.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
And because I have protection all the way around.
You do.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a 2 car, but yeah, so I think that's okay.
Yep.
So one of these just dies.
Yep.
And now the question is, do I brute force it?
Cool kids brute force it.
I'm open for input here.
You want to be sitting there with 1 is the question.
Yeah, that sucks.
That
right?
sucks. It would be a magical event if you lost all 3 for cards. And then you went 1 more
Yeah,
and
we'll
lost.
just play it. We'll just play it.
All right.
The odds are on your side for a good card play.
I have not done well so far this game.
So here's what I'm thinking: is this one?
Okay.
Oh, here. There you go. A moment. Scared the hell out of me.
It's like, is that me? I don't have my phone
Not
on.
taking it.
Okay.
Not taking. Okay.
I will not take yours either.
Cool.
Yeah. So
All right, so I lose
each lose
1, you lose 1.
Definitely better than brute forcing it.
Yep.
Agreed. So good call, partner. Okay.
Yeah. If he takes my card, then I win.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
fair, yeah.
And now. That
And that's a control mark.
I just
Yeah.
like that the fights are quick. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like
Yeah.
It's just a matter of.
it's like a duel.
figuring it.
Yeah,
out.
it is. But the
a sword
puzzle of all that, I think, is really,
Yep.
really clever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that everybody?
It feels better than
so
just rolling
this
dice. When you roll dice, it's just you feel.
Okay.
Man, I got so many orders over here. I can barely figure out what to do with them.
I've chosen to keep things lean.
He'll be only using the orders behind his headquarters.
Okay, so
That's it.
that is that. So these turn up. So yellow and white each get 1.
Yep.
That's better. So, but it still feels a long way away.
Oh, yeah.
From
You
Okay.
got more control, but pretty lean holdings on the.
all the way around. Everybody. There's not a huge flux of,
No.
of
Right.
dudes. What do you?
All
what
the
do
big
you,
areas have fought every time, except for yours. You've just been blowing up people with your big area.
I'm trying to put on like a fireworks show, but you keep getting hit by them. I don't know what's happening.
There's that.
Yeah, and this is like good all the time. It makes every
I mean,
every
that is
fight
that
that
is
you
great.
do.
Yeah, for that is a fair point.
And with speedboats,
feels
it
so
also
good
will
about
give you a
that,
+1 on
What's
I
that?
don't feel so good about that round.
if you use those. But that's only over
we'll
there.
What are you thinking about taking? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like that also is an option. Like
That's not good for
The-
me because I'm
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
generating
yeah.
so much.
those 3, I think, honestly, in the car bombs.
I mean,
'Cause
I
have a
would
couple of
I would
them.
like to do this
Then take it. It's yours.
just so I
have
can
no qualms.
get another disc out there.
The extra attack
It
whenever
seems-
I attack.
Yeah.
Just seems so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Whenever you attack with water.
With a speedboat, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Which is mostly.
can happen pretty frequently.
Yeah.
So
I think. Hold on. Let me.
you have
let
to
me-
use a speedboat to do that, though. It's not all attacks.
Understood.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. So now round 3.
Yep.
Slide that up, please. And sheet 2 goes away.
One.
Or 1 goes away, I should say.
There we go. Excellent.
There we go. All right. You know what? Hold on.
So many things
Hold on.
to do.
I mean, this seems really good though too.
Yes, that's the other
You
one.
know what?
Yeah,
No,
I think that's better.
I think I need that.
That
because
one's strong.
Yes, and it's once. At least it's every turn I get right, or at least it gets to add 3 dudes. As
So
an
Derek and I can do our thing now. I'm going to go ahead and throw my soldado.
action. Oh, right. So again, this.
Derek, you go first.
Is
Because you're
here.
ahead of me in turn order.
Remove a soldado from behind your screen and replace
Yeah.
one
I can
of those.
I can put it in the top row.
Any gray.
Wherever gray is,
Any gray.
you put it. You replace a gray.
Damn it.
You don't get to add another.
Damn it. That's what I want to do.
That'd be a little bit too good.
Seems really good. So let's take the gray out from here.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay. Oh, and this round, this is round 3. Added these 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I think,
2 on one spot, which is super powerful.
I think I'll take that one.
Yeah. That was the other one.
there you go. All right, Derek, begin.
All right. Be nice to probably bring out some guys. Remove a
need to do
disc.
everything.
Yeah.
I
I'll
know.
see. I there's a million things I feel like I need to do this round.
I mean, removing 2 discs seems really good. I don't think I can get any better than that.
Make it happen then.
It's only $1 to do it. Seems really good.
Spend a buck.
And I think that symbol means from the same row.
Yes.
It is.
That's fine.
Yeah. So which? There you go.
Pretty good.
I mean, removing 2 discs in any configuration is
Is great. Yes. No arguments.
Correct.
Hard stop.
There's just nothing bad about it ever.
Yep.
I open this.
Yes.
What I've been wanting.
What is that one?
Initiative
Death.
number
Number
3.
3.
Yeah.
Rally 3 armor.
Rally 3 armor.
And,
3 death.
let me
Does
check.
a lot of
Hold
good-
on. Let me reference my
Does
notes.
a lot of good things.
It's amazing.
Does a lot of strong
Not
work.
as good as that one. Incite 3
Oh.
spaces.
And it happens
Basically
first.
anywhere on the island.
What do you mean it happens
Yeah.
first?
Well, it's the number 1.
Oh, the
next
incite
one.
still doesn't happen first.
No, that's not. But the order triggers.
Yeah,
So I've been
I'm far
playing
away
this
from
strategy
that.
all game where I'm trying to make money work for me.
It seems like a good strategy so
And it's
far.
I'm not sure if it's working or not. But I'm gonna keep doing it.
Some more money
So
for
I'm gonna
you.
go here.
There's
Yeah.
definitely benefits to it.
Yeah, right now I have 7 drug labs, so that'll give me 7.
And then place.
And then
3
place 3 dudes.
Yeah, reinforcement and money.
3 dudes. I think we're gonna go up here.
Okay.
Of course.
Well. Okay. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I think you kind of forced me to a bit.
I like when I force something.
No, in a good way. So you've limited what I'm choosing in a sense that that's not bad. So my options are that,
All the double
or
actions.
that.
All the get you 2 actions.
Those are my 4.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even on the radar of what I was doing. So
But
I'm
once the
completely-
soldado got placed down, you were like, I gotta do.
Yeah. Now that you've left me Bronte.
It is open.
Because Bronte
Didn't even think about it.
and wasn't gonna mention it.
Yeah, didn't
So,
even think about it.
I'm just gonna get this ready.
Sorry, partner.
And here's the thing. I might not hold it through the round,
Right.
but you know what it does do? Force y'all to waste some orders to come this way when I don't even care about this stuff.
Right. Well, it's Mark's, so hopefully he can.
Well,
Take-
Well, either way, that helps my partner.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5. I mean, we're almost. The game's almost.
Well, I'm just saying.
If-
So that kind of forced my hand.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Alyssa. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your last day at work. I mean, the speedboat is awfully interesting. The car also is awfully interesting. And being able to place, I'm only placing 3 dudes. I think just about anywhere, maybe a 4th. If I do that, I'm placing 4.
But is it better to get stuff behind your shield
right now, or is it better to get a?
I don't know what the answer is. I'll be honest. I really don't know what the answer is.
Well, you spend money to do that one, so that one will cost you.
Fair. You know what, partner? I think I'm going to give you $1.
Oh, okay, cool, even better.
We'll go there. And I'm going to grab a car. And like I said, it's going to Bronte. And that'll go there.
The car too?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
I think
think.
it. Yeah.
I don't
have
think
to.
it has to, right?
have to.
So, a moment while I contemplate.
well, this would be face down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it
face
would.
down.
Apologies.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Because you haven't got your
Correct.
Vanna.
You know what? I'm actually not going to do all of that. I'm going to go there.
That seems wiser, to be honest.
I agree with you.
If he no, Mark might actually go in there instead of blowing me up every turn.
Well, and that's okay.
Just
I
don't
think.
put extra people there. You won't have to blow them up.
So,
I really don't have to at this point, to tell you the truth.
You don't
Because-
really have to.
Because I have the other 2 spots that you can blow up.
I'll just unlock my double car bomb and I'll blow up 2 at once.
There you go. Extra explosions.
I think we go there and there.
Yes, good
Have
sauce
a little
too.
wine and sauce. Yes, done. There you go. Okay.
Marsala.
That was a fun turn for me.
Love it.
That was a fun action. All right, Mark, you're up. Yeah, there's so much to think about here, but it is so good.
You desperately need to do too many things.
And the key now is they're having to react to us.
Probably that one. Just
Yes, which is the
I
opposite of
need-
where we were at the
Which
beginning of
one?
the last round.
Right.
this one just because
exactly.
I need people behind my screen, and that row is
Because he has no.
What, this
use.
one
kinda
here?
empty. Yeah.
Ah.
Remember,
Yeah.
he could have placed 3. He elected to place 1.
I mean, that probably doesn't even help you, really.
No, because he can place more than he can actually grab.
No, you can place the same that he can grab, but I think, yeah.
Well, grab 4 and place 3,
Yeah.
and get 1 fewer coin.
Yeah.
Still, maybe worth it because
Right.
I need to get people out on the board.
Yeah. Then you can give him a coin.
I do like giving him money, although I kind of prefer it the other way around. So, well, I gain 1. You can just take it.
Yeah.
I will.
You assuming you have $1.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But this is just better, right? Because you're getting 2 and an extra guy.
Yes, but then I have to do a different action to place the guys out.
But
No,
you do
so
with
is
this
that?
one, too.
'cause
Oh,
that's
it's
an
or. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that one's strictly better then.
Yeah.
Forgot that it's not an ad. So yeah,
Take $2.
Take 2,
There you go.
and I will recruit 5 people.
There you go. All right, Derek.
It's like I made 4 different moves. Okay. Well, it's no guarantee it'll be there for you, but yeah.
Yeah, understood. Understood. It's a risk I'm willing to take,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So.
Oh, look there's a rally symbol on there. I didn't even notice that that's a rally.
Yeah, that changed.
That's new. That's new for round 3.
Yeah, these 2 at the very least changed from the
Oh,
previous
that's a
card.
good point. Yeah.
Yep.
So you get money and rally.
From an adjacent. Oh, so you could bring these to the front line. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yep.
What does Derek want to do? I know what Derek wants to do. Derek wants to do... Yeah, but that...
Follow your heart. I trust you.
I don't.
I'm going to... Here.
Whoa. Everybody gets a coin.
$1 for
Thank
you. And then I get to put out 5.
So that is 4 plus 1, 5 in one area specifically.
Seems like a good choice.
There we go.
Okay. Ken.
Once again, would like to do pretty much all the things.
I'm sure they're wrong choices, but man, there's so many that make you feel good.
Yeah.
I think it's more that there's just less right choices.
That's right, really right,
Yeah.
or right.
It's hard because it's like, are you planning, like all games, right? Are you
Sure.
taking action for planning for the future, or are you trying to do something in the moment?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, so one thing I could do is spend 7 to do this,
Okay.
to do the big action.
Okay.
You could.
That gets you your B order.
It gets me my B order,
B order's pretty good.
which is a double shotgun.
You
That
have,
never sucks
well, you
double
have most,
shotgun.
unless you're on the receiving end of it.
It's something
most of your board is off, so you must have some amazing stuff coming our way.
excited
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, that could really swing
Yeah.
some areas.
So that's what's on my mind. But
It's a lot of money.
holding money off is important. Getting actions is important.
Getting orders out.
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah.
will let me place an order too.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So wow. Yeah, that, okay, fair.
Seems good.
So
And you have the money.
I do have the money. The
Which is
money
gross.
money is not an issue. I would be an understatement to say that it's not an issue.
He has gills. He's swimming in money, I have a feeling.
I have a lot of money.
Okay, Mr. McDuck.
Right.
I was thinking it.
I think I kind of talked myself into it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That cost a total of 7.
Okay. And take a buck, Derek.
Yay.
So I remove these 2, and I also get that, and then I can place.
That's a number 5 double shotgun on B.
Yeah,
Right. There, that's gross.
I will place. I think. Yeah.
For anybody watching that ever watches the NFL draft, you know how after a team goes up and puts in their card and it's announced, another team might like run up immediately because they're like, it's a no-brainer what's going on? That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Jump in there.
Now that you're done, there
Yep.
you go. Like, this is... Christ, did I need money?
Yes.
$7.
Yeah, consider taking that instead of the people, but the people in addition to money.
Okay.
Little room to breathe now.
Yeah, all right, Mark, go
Well,
ahead.
you did have 2 spots you could have got money from, so wasn't that bad.
No, yeah, but 7, because I have 2, 4, 5
Oh, and
Yeah.
the 2.
drug labs and the extra $2.
The
So
extra
$7 was huge.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what $7 can do.
Yes.
Seems good.
Definitely need to ensure so that some orders go out. So I'm thinking, I mean, if I look at these, both of these cost me 3, but the difference is this one keeps one of them in our economy. So that is kind of nice.
Well, you could also use this one, and it would still keep it in our economy.
That would cost me 4 then.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize
Yep.
it was actually more expensive.
It is on that column, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you'd like me to take this one to open this up as a one-shot, but it might open up for, I don't know if Derek would be
I mean,
willing to do
listen,
that.
there are a lot of good orders on my board. That's actually the best one. Because it is a auto 2 turncoat,
First.
then attack with a 1 at 2.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah. So, I'm certainly, it's on my mind, that one.
Well, considering you have almost everything off your board gone, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the support, Tyler. Appreciate that very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Do I have any tea left? Sure do. Cheers.
All right, yeah. I'm on to cup number 2.
I don't know how much money Derek currently has that would open it up because he'd be
Yes, that
prone
much.
to get his C out, which
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, his tea's probably pretty good.
So maybe
Yeah.
I haven't been doing much else,
think I'll
so
leave that alone.
it is
I will
a.
pay you 1, pay the bank 2, take one of these to place 2 orders
On 2 different spots.
Two
All
different
right.
spots.
somewhere.
Yeah. Where he chooses does matter, so Derek, start thinking about your action, but
I think maybe that one there.
Sure.
Okay.
Makes good sense. Can I see it actually in more detail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, love it.
can I see it?
Yeah, here you go. What about the second one? Decisions, all of them wrong. Well, that one there could be funny. But funny isn't necessarily good.
Oh, I'm all for funny. Make jokes, please. Ha ha. All the way to the victory. Ba-dow!
But ow, indeed.
Just saying.
Or maybe something up here utilizing that pile. Seems worthwhile.
Okay. All right, Derek. So there and there. That one is the shock to nobody.
Yeah, you know.
That one was getting in order for sure.
Probably reinforcements.
Probably.
There's not enough soldiers there, that's the problem.
Clearly.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do the double order here using mine. It's going to cost
so
me
$2.
throw away one and $1.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I didn't have to worry about him being able to afford that.
No.
I was pretty sure that was the case, but still.
Yeah.
You can afford to pay the extra
Be all right.
couple dollars if you
Okay.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're thinking there. Yeah.
I don't know. Which one to put it in, though? Because I could do this. This would also be...
Yeah, but here's the problem with it. I thought about that.
It's
the
better than
problem
this.
with it is that.
But, oh, I see. This would happen first. Yeah. I see. I see what you're saying.
So I don't think that for what you're thinking about doing.
Then these two are probably better then.
Right, but the question is where?
Yeah. It's like here.
I mean, that's...
I know.
I
know. It's as far as us winning the game, it would be smarter for me to come here,
But
but not really. It's almost here.
also fair.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
interesting.
that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Cool.
I have concerns.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I have some concerns of my own.
Ken?
I speculate probably a
It's me.
bolster and then an attack. But you don't know.
It's probably 2 attacks, 1 for each.
That would make more sense.
Hey, Raceland.
I can take off my glasses now. All the hard work has been done. Yep.
Get a
Nice,
buck
nice.
and place an order.
Just what you need, more money, Ken.
More money, more orders.
Yeah. 2 dangerous things, especially because your orders are amazing
Sure.
now.
Okay. Can I see what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn it over.
Oh, that I do. Okay. So that's gotta happen, okay. But the question is for that.
Oh no.
What?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend $2 first off
Okay.
for that. I can spend put 3 dudes
Oh yeah.
there.
Hey, lots of dudes. There's a dude-friendly environment over there.
Doodalicious.
It's one place. Never mind.
Oh, right.
There. Okay. Then for the action. God, that's awfully tempting. No, that's not as inviting, I don't think. Golly, this is hard.
I know, it's like 3 different scenarios.
It's tempting, but I think that is better. Oh, right, it was that. Stay on target. Oh,
But look at all this candy.
this is not easy. Okay. Oh, okay. So what I want to do, I can't, which is
Ow, my toe. Sorry. I said that out loud. It was my little toe.
I'm really
These all cost you 7 to 8, right?
yeah. So I'm not doing any of that. I don't think. That doesn't make sense.
It's hard because you using one makes it cheaper for Ken. Mm-hmm. Mr.
Well, I'm not worried. I'm literally, that's not even on my radar.
Yeah,
It's strictly helping being able to.
Ken Dismaster.
Help myself. I know I want to do that. So if I do, that doesn't make sense. Is it crazy that I'm thinking about doing that?
No.
Yeah, it's an option.
It's not any. Well, it's still going to cost you $1.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
But the versatility is nice.
And it makes Ken very happy.
Doesn't make me happy necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. Ken doesn't get happy that easy. Takes more to be happy than that.
But I think placing orders is probably more important than doing that. So screw it. I'll pay the $4. You know what? He already has a ton of money.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you can get your own buck. So there's 4.
All right.
And I'm placing 2 orders.
Yeah.
That took way too long. I apologize, y'all.
Hey, you're all good.
Could be in different places, could be the same place.
So what do you think of that?
There?
What can I say?
That's pretty awesome.
I think it's the best one you
Just
could
that.
possibly do.
Yeah.
I would do
because
it.
of that.
Now, the other option
I mean,
is playing it here.
oh, that would happen. That definitely would
Yeah.
happen. Okay.
I think this actually makes more sense. I would like that, but I think this has to, because
Yeah, and you can come in later.
yeah, I think so. So that goes there, and then I think this out here. Okay, done. No, Derek cannot do this. I can.
Oh yeah, that's why we have our colors.
Yeah.
Somebody asked.
All right, Mark. Yeah. Fernando did.
Ah.
Thinking of that action.
Action plus get a thing.
Yeah, getting a card there would be really good.
That's right. Yeah, I buy that.
You can.
How?
I'm not entirely sure what action to place where.
I see. No, you
Yeah.
I'm
can't.
thinking something there.
Unless you're
That
doing it
seems
through
useful.
one of your missions.
What?
I mean, right, you're only one territory away from controlling here, right?
True, so it gives me some options.
Where did you go? Sorry, we were.
I put a car here.
Ah.
For what? Okay, right there. Got it.
Yeah.
And you placed an order.
I have not placed an order yet.
Got it. Okay.
Yep, and he can kill 5 guys with a car bomb.
I know he's thought of something. I don't like this.
Because.
Yes.
Because that. Right. Mm-hmm. I think that. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe just this one.
You might need it to survive.
Where?
That's my thinking.
But I don't.
I think I'd be more likely to go with that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so, but okay.
Yeah.
You say so. Okay. All right, Derek.
Every action costs me $1.
You got tiles.
Unless I take an action that I need $1 to do the action, and then I would. So.
Fernando, your confusion is that. That's how he can do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that makes sense though. That was a good question. So I can give you
This is good.
$1.
This is really good.
All right, so I'll give you $1.
Yes, that is the right answer. Yeah.
But the dollar
You
is
are correct, sir.
here.
Okay.
Oh man, if I go there, I get money though. No, not. All right.
Stand and buck. Oh, via a throwing away an order.
Yep.
Okay.
Which one was it? I guess I think I want to keep that
Okay.
just because it's better.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So I desperately need a car, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this action for 3.
I'll
You can
a
take
buck.
1.
Thank you.
Guess you're gonna
Okay.
be
I'll
a
take-
star.
Our friend over there,
Yep.
You can drive my car.
and then the car will go. You guys want to guess where it's going?
Here.
There.
That's a great guess. strong guess by you guys.
Thanks. We try.
Baby, I love you. Beep, beep.
Beep 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 beep. Yeah.
Yeah. At least I'm glad they didn't have nuclear war during this time. Glad it was just like car bombs and stuff. It could have got worse, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
It's interesting because these 2 rows in the other 2 games, game I played in the other game, both of those games had those 2 rows heavy because it's the as many as you want area.
Yeah.
And we have the opposite happening in this game,
Right.
where it's the. I'm surprised you ended up here, but you've been taking advantage of getting some money, so. it makes sense.
All right. I'm gonna pay Ken a buck. Okay. All right. A moment while Mark returns. So
Crazy, there'll be like 1 left in that column.
that's a lot. You're up when you have a moment.
What are you thinking, Mark?
Hold on. Wait until he's plugged.
Oh, he's got to plug back in.
I paid Ken a buck for that.
Reasonable. So I still get an action in that row. Or, pay to do things elsewhere.
I heard moving
Well, that's
discs were good.
expensive, but I mean, unlocking the C tile is kind of nice.
I don't.
Yeah.
What should I do? Yeah.
Worth it. Instead of giving me-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I can.
That gives me violence.
I can. I can give you one.
But I would need 2.
That is a fact.
Violence and another car.
Okay.
I could toss this.
I really hate the idea of you doing that. Because I want you to play it.
I know. The choice is that or I don't have.
Here.
Oh.
Think it'd be okay to discard those 3?
I know.
I mean, the bottom 2 for sure.
This one is nice,
But there's
although
no way for me to
I've
get
unlocked
$2.
that. I'm going to be unlocking that.
And also
Oh, fair point.
Oh, right. Yeah. Shit.
do this. Yeah. Because
Fair
if,
point.
if I was
I
one
missed
more,
that.
I got
it's
you.
so close.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably okay in that case.
Yeah, there is. I can. Maybe.
I will
We'll see.
Spending 3 tiles plus 2.
3 tiles, 2 coins to take that action.
Okay, so you're taking off 2 discs on the top row.
Yep.
Including his C action.
Woo!
That's a big one.
We're
Silver
done.
car
It's a
bombs. That's
Four,
scary.
4 double bomb.
Oh, can you see it? Excellent.
Yeah, that's gross. That's
Wow.
rough. Okay.
That's pretty good.
And you can
I get
place
another
one.
car.
We have to win this round.
No, you,
We have to win.
You're fine.
I do think you're right.
You're fine.
I think if we don't, we're in trouble.
And I get to place an action, so I could potentially place that action now.
Yeah, what I'm really glad about is you can't place it where you have orders. There, and there. Thank God.
I mean, a couple explosions here isn't bad. Or here, maybe.
You have
Assuming that's what I'm placing.
you have a
of course.
2 you have a 2 movement too, so
Yeah. So I got range.
most of the board. So you really want to go over here and put it right there.
Yeah.
Clearly, I like
the
reality.
Ken's
best place for it to
encroaching on
go.
me. I don't like that.
Right.
You want to help out Ken.
And that's a number 1 too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Numero uno.
We think it is.
Derek?
Yeah, if I place that one, it would be a 1.
Okay. Nine. Jesus. Okay. Derek,
Yeah.
do what you need to do.
I think I have to I think I have to skip.
Ooh.
Why? Couldn't
I'm-
you do the black action? This one?
I could if somebody gave me $1. Oh,
Okay.
well, I guess I could if I toss this.
No, I don't want you to.
Okay.
So if I gave you $1, how much would that give you though?
It would give me $3. Not that much. 1, 2, 3.
Is that worth it? Because
I know, because you're losing $2 and then you have less money going
yeah.
in.
So is that worth it to you? What do you think? Like if you find value and you need that and that works, then I will do it for you. Partner.
No, I would say if I was able to place an order out, that would be better. I would
Sure.
rather just not place anything out and not lose this.
Okay. All right. Ken. Well, that's good because that ensures I get an action.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
No, you can't stop it.
Oh, that's true, because he can't
I
do both.
think, yeah, I think the right thing to do is this,
Oh, interesting.
because it lets me put another disc in this column.
I like it.
And now you have the availability to be able to do
Okay.
something.
So that would be $5 for that.
This would be $5.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
That's going to be awfully hard to pass that up.
$5 in
I don't even
the
know what
road
you
that
think
you
about
wanted.
passing it up.
In the road.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Okay. But let's say I don't do that. What if I did one of these? Okay, just let me work through that. If I did one of those, I pay $1, okay, whatever. And then I could get, what is that?
A lot of money
5
plus a rally.
and a rally.
Rallies are not awful for you, actually.
I mean,
A couple of places it might be
there's
useful.
really one place.
Yeah.
Really, I think. But the $5 is nice. But then it becomes Mark's turn. Mark just mortgaged the house. And maybe he throws away an order to be able to pay to do one of these actions.
Brings out more guys on rallies, or can rally. Rally's not important for him.
So, but the thing is, does he waste the order to do it? Because I don't think he has any money.
Maybe that was a bluff.
Maybe. Derek passes. And then Ken will do one. The question is whether or not Mark does. And whether or not it's worth it to be able to place that. The other option... Oh, God, that's really good, too.
Well,
You know what? I am gonna. Here's
Okay.
$1, Ken.
Cool.
Get your own. I will do that, which is gonna be $5.
$5 is good.
And then the rally. The only real rally spot, I think, is here.
But why would you move from the spot where you've got the... I'm not sure I understand that, but...
Well, I mean, the only other rally spot is there or there.
Yeah, I think you do up there, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think he really cares about that. I think he just wanted
doesn't
he
change
wanted to
much.
make you waste the
action.
action.
That's all that was. Do you have an opinion?
I don't know. Rally's not that great for you, so like.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think you're gonna do something.
It's not
different.
much, but I am going to do that.
Okay.
Done. Mark.
Do you need whatever that is?
Well,
Can I talk you into,
Well,
can I talk you into
I think I'll
passing?
pass.
Okay.
oh wow, really? That worked out really well. I assume.
I'm
You're
good at
passing?
passing because
Or-
I'm in the same position.
Hold
as I
on.
was
Well,
before.
hold on. Now that bottom action, now I'm a lot more flush with cash. So here's the thing. He's going to do one of the special actions. I potentially could do the other. So the question is, does that benefit you?
Right.
Massively.
Then you'll do an action. Edward won't do an action.
Right. So that's the question: is doing
I think it would.
that.
I think it's better that you do the special action.
Okay. All right. Then I guess you're passing.
Because
right?
I'm not. See, I can't get.
Yeah, I know. If you could get that one, then yes, I get it. Right. Okay.
So spending 5
For yours.
for mine.
Yep.
So which lets me take this one off,
Which is
get a car.
brutal. So talk about what yours is. This is the first time we've seen that one. Your order.
So this is...
Nope. Keep it right where it was.
Oh, sorry. Pentimento?
Something. It's basically suicide.
Yes, right. Sorry, I'm thinking about which one of these I'm going to replace. Oh, it's not replace. It's
plus.
add.
Yeah.
Just do that, yep.
Like that.
Well, I mean, I guess, but
I mean...
it cost me an extra $1, I guess.
Yeah, $2, right?
Yeah, but okay, like it's gonna get wasted. But sure, knock
I
yourself
don't.
out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe-
Oh, well,
There
the
is
other
a-
thing I could do is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
still
get the
better.
action, but yeah.
But it limits your ultima azione.
Oh, okay, I suppose. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So I
talk
get a
about
car.
your-
Yeah. So I have to eliminate a soldado in a region, and then I eliminate 3 enemy soldados from 2 neighboring regions.
That's crazy.
And it ignores defense values. So it's like a more sure version of a bomb,
Yeah.
is how it works, basically.
Okay. Place
Doesn't
your
take
order.
control, but does a lot of damage.
Ooh.
Doesn't take control, but does a lot of damage. That's right.
Here's
I think
my 5. I just
a
paid.
second car might be warranted here. And I think we'll go there.
Okay. And I paid my $5 for this, which gets me that and that, which gets me $2 and $2 and a drug lab. And the drug lab will go down here.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. And then I can place an order.
Yep.
And so I'm thinking so I'm placing, well, shoot, I think this one here, partner.
Okay.
And
Where?
I'm thinking here.
You should be good there.
I think so.
Yeah, similar to what I.
Yeah, plus boats. Done.
Plus
All right, that's the end of the that, except for the Accione, right?
Yep.
And
You have options for those two.
Yep. And placing the order. Interesting, but
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Oh.
Instead, we'll just go ahead and recruit 2 plus 2 is 4.
Sounds pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
We're flipping.
Yeah, turn them up.
Flipping.
This is gonna be a rough one for someone.
Yep.
Maybe for everyone.
Probably.
Okay. So here, just go ahead. We'll do these. What?
No, because you have the tiebreaker over me. Okay,
Get $2
Oh yeah, I suppose I
Yeah,
do.
$2.
and place what? 3 dudes there.
Yes, 3 dudes.
I get $6.
And plays 2 dudes.
And place 2 dudes.
That is ultra defended.
Here.
Yep. So get 6, place 5.
Okay. So that's all. So what do we got? We got a 1 here.
We don't have any zeros.
Go ahead.
1, 3, 3, 5.
All right, and that's 8. So you're killing 8 in 2 spots.
Well, no. Yeah.
Up to 8.
Yeah.
Plus 5.
Oh boy, where does the murder happen?
Plus 5.
Oh, I think technically you get
Oh,
this,
I did
right?
get
should
that.
have
That
that.
is true. That is true. So a moment. So this will be
Maybe.
very tempting.
Tempting.
Oh, that would have been good, so you wouldn't have
Yeah,
had
I
to
know,
do it.
I know.
You could have brought him out instead.
I'm thinking that.
Do you have a combob?
Oh, I have a car. I have a car. I have a car.
No, but you currently have a mission for the car bomb.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't
don't
know
have
if
it open
I
either.
put any out there.
I mean, I don't have one in my starting 5, so
That is a good point. So
You don't see a car bomb for you.
I think we will actually go there. Okay. For the attack. Hold on. Shoot. You know what? No. I will do that. Okay. It doesn't help me right now, but potentially it will.
Potentially
So,
will.
okay, done. All right. So, bombs. Go for it.
It's double bombs, range 2.
Seems like taking his control away temporarily is not a bad idea, right?
Yeah, I feel like hitting that, it also wipes out, of course there's 6 armor there. I would have
7.
7 armor. I have a total of 9 damage I'd do with that. Which,
You could take it out with both bombs.
Can you use the same both bombs in the same place?
Sure.
I mean,
Well, it would
I
be-
only have a car for the first one, though.
Oh,
so-
there is that. So, no, you can't. Never mind.
Right.
There's a
So-
reason I put the 6.
But you could take this one
Yeah,
out,
I could take
right?
that one,
Which
of course,
which still removes control.
I would lose control temporarily.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing strictly stopping you from walking back in there, but yeah.
Right. But it prevents him from doing something else.
True.
That's right.
Yeah, so maybe the non-car one there and then the car one there.
I think that
that's
makes sense.
Probably overkill.
Wow.
But there's nowhere else good to put it.
Yeah. I buy that.
Yeah, the
Or maybe you don't have to use the car. You can kill this
Yeah, I
one.
don't actually have to use the car.
Right. So just, yeah.
So it'll be 4 damage there, -2 is 2, and then 4 damage here.
Yeah.
So I lose that. That will go away.
Temporarily. Potentially.
And then
all of
those
that.
go away.
Oh, it just leaves an empty spot there.
For
And
now.
I lose that temporarily.
That was fun.
Okay, so this is done. That's 1. There's 3. Anybody? There's a 3, and
3.
3 happens first. Go ahead.
I have to make decisions.
You could definitely kill that 5, which seems good.
Oh, yeah.
Is where my head's at.
That's probably what I'd be up to, and this time the car would actually contribute, so that's a 4 plus 5, so 9.
-4.
You're talking about killing this 5? That's the 5. Huh?
No, but this
Oh, that
one.
group of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'd walk in there and I could control it. Potentially. Although, there's violence happening there too.
There is, but if you bring all 3, maybe he's tempted to go the other way. Of course, you could also bomb that one with the other one. Take 4
No,
of
it's
those away.
not one car
Or
can
3 of
bomb
those
2
away.
places. It's one was a car bomb, one was not a car bomb, one was just a regular. And couple that.
Actually,
with-
neither one
Both
was
of them were just
neither
a-
one was a car bomb. Yeah.
Because of just the 4 that's on
Yeah.
there. But with a car, it adds 5.
Yeah.
Which is about what's about to happen. So you're just confused.
Yep.
Oh, and then the swinginess of orders and the unbalance between the fact. No, I think
I don't
this
know.
is no. I think this is pretty well
It's
done.
all unbalanced in the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're asymmetric. They're not unbalanced. They're just
You really get a
different.
punch in the face, and then the other person gets a punch in the face.
Yeah.
You go back and forth.
Yeah. Oh no. I agree.
I'm not sure. I'm probably more scared of this one just because, I mean, it's an attack of 3 instead of an attack of 2.
Agreed.
And that large group, I mean, they're both large groups.
Yeah.
Oh, and I get that order.
Can you eliminate this one? You can,
I could eliminate that one entirely, yes.
but then you wouldn't be able to do anything with the other one. The other one would still be, because he's got a 4 defense there.
Yeah, so I'd probably be eliminating that one and then walking in there, and we'd at least temporarily control this, and even if Derek comes in,
It wouldn't be controlled by somebody else.
yes.
Interesting. I like
I feel like
this.
this is a more prudent one.
Yeah.
So what? Where are you
So
attacking?
I will car bomb this for a total of 9 minus 1 is 8 damage.
Yep. I was hoping you wouldn't do it. So all that goes away. Well, that'll stay temporarily. That was
That's
crushing.
I
For
do
me.
like bombs.
Well,
Yep, that.
we do
was
deserve
bad.
it after me. I did all the bombs the last game, so yes.
Which is funny because I think this is the bomb faction.
Yeah, I could.
Family, whatever. Not sure if it really matters how many you walk in there with because one of them's getting,
Yeah, they're the same defense on either side. So like, yeah.
and that gets removed.
Yep.
Oh well, in that case, leave 2 with the
Oh
other.
yeah,
Yeah.
with the fact, yeah,
Yeah.
makes more sense. And that has no armor, so it can just go away.
That hurt. Okay. So
3 is next.
3 is next.
What do I do? I
That is a
just
good
wanted to
question.
take this over because then I would take over that area. So we'd.
Oh, right. Put your temporary face down
may or may
token.
not be the right answer still.
But I could go in here and
Yeah.
this would be this spot would be probably the better spot.
I agree with that.
Because then I have this peninsula, but the problem is leaving him here. He's going to come in here and reinforce with bombing. So you can't take control. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 short.
So I think you do go
Yeah,
after that.
I think so.
so.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, just the base damage of 3 will
Yeah.
kill that.
Yep.
And these go away.
Yeah. I
'cause
mean,
nothing else
technically they
is
stay out there, but nothing's gonna come
Okay.
come towards them.
So there's 5, 5, 6.
Probably done.
Okay.
So I'm up
Let's leave that there.
first,
Okay.
I hope that's not ominous.
and so I'll leave 3. This is an auto win here because my car value is 4.
You are mistaken, Fernando.
And then this is another auto win because again my
The double
car
shotgun.
my car value is 4.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Wait,
One of
what?
those goes away.
Oh, I
Yep,
see, 'cause
he
it's
has a
double attack.
shotgun. Yep.
And that gives me
Disc.
one of these, and that goes away.
It was an uphill battle after the first round.
It was.
I was surprised we gained as much control at the end of the last round as we did.
Yeah, last time felt really good for you, but this is crushing.
That is a good way to put it. You are correct. All right.
That's all Ken, I mean. I'm just,
5.
This is you taking control of an area. Hooray.
Look, I've got a 5. You got a 6, that's your 6. I feel like it might be better for this 5 to attack here and then this 8 to go just into Bronte.
Sure.
5 to attack here,
Yeah, one of these spaces just to take a control marker away from them.
but you could control this area.
That is true. I could control this area and then control that area.
You win if you do that.
Yeah, which is what you want to do.
Right.
Assuming that doesn't kill me.
Right. I mean, it would sort of forces Edward to do something that he definitely does not want to do.
Facts.
I do like forcing things.
So that's why I think going this way and then going that way is the
Yeah,
that is the
best.
right answer, but
And I would just send
I
in-
wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
An amount of people. Should I send the car too? I'm just sending things everywhere right now.
Yeah.
6,
I think send the car because it's,
car. Up there.
and then that one's all done.
And
Sorry, partner.
That's okay.
that'll get done.
We were crushing the last game, so
8.
No, 6.
6, you're right. Sorry.
Um.
I cannot fathom why you wouldn't do that.
Well, obviously,
You can rally first, too.
I'm absolutely going to rally. So I'm going to make an argument here.
Okay, okay.
I think I can leave 1 here. Mm-hmm. Because even if they take this over, you still control the territory, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to take those 2. And then, no, because you can still attack that spot. I think we'll take those 3. No, that's actually not even right. Let's do that. Yeah. And then come in with all but 1, because that area is protected.
Get marker out.
That goes away.
And then
1, 2, 3.
I do have an
4,
agitate.
6. Oh.
So the
so
question
yeah.
is,
I mean, if you're successful,
yeah, but I could also make it worse for us.
there is that.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, I don't love the risk of making it.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
there it is.
So-
Actually, you know what I could do? I could...
I mean, you could send it into white because there's not an order there and hope that they die.
Well, but you're going to kill him anyway, right?
I will kill them anyway.
So then it doesn't matter. I'll just leave him alone.
That's 6, so then 8. Hold on.
Yep.
8, 9.
Yeah, 8's next. Go ahead.
Into Anna.
So brute force that with the car, and
Yeah, it's
those,
probably
and
gonna
you
happen.
get 2 behind your screen.
You think I should just take all of them? Because I mean, you already
Yeah.
control this region.
Yes.
So.
The,
Oh, and I
the
get a
answer
coin
is
for that.
yes.
Cool. Coin, 2 behind screen. Control marker.
It went sideways quickly.
It did. It did.
9 now is this one. And so to be clear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Correct.
Which is a win. Mm-hmm. If I can take that over, all I'm doing is delaying the inevitable, though.
Yes, correct.
I mean,
Because I am at the point right now that I only have one factory on the board, so I can only generate $1. Yeah. Oh, $2. No,
And I will say,
$2.
there's only one potential action I will take with my first action next time. It is very clearly that.
why is that?
Well, because it'll let me take over that area and thus get another control token.
Yeah.
And
so
also get like 1 million money.
I think we can call it. Here. I will do this. There.
Okay.
And there. And that's, I guess I can move the car in. And that,
And
but hey, the
Ooh,
important
a
thing.
surrender. I like it.
I did
so
not
there's
expect that.
Yeah, it's.
I have brute force.
And yeah, you'll
Yeah.
murder me out of there.
Yeah.
There you go. And that goes there. But it's moot. Oh, you brute forced it. So those
Yes,
don't
I just brute forced it so as we can.
There we go.
Yeah, we're
It
both
looks-
so ahead in our orders.
We don't look
that-
awful losing. We look a little better losing.
Right. So it's 1. So then that
Right.
happens 3, 4, 5, and 6 to
Yep.
3. And there you go. That's it.
Yeah, if you manage to pull a tie.
Because
Control that.
honestly, all we're doing is playing out the string in the 4, and there's no need. There's just no need.
Yeah.
I think we've shown the game. And
Yeah.
look, I feel like I messed this up in round 1. I didn't get enough stuff going. And,
Yeah.
being limited, I needed to do money stuff, and I didn't get enough orders out and stuff for,
Yeah,
for me.
I think when we played the last game,
Yeah.
I things were flowing a little bit more. You
Yeah.
really, if you get 2 people that are playing powerful, then in the last game that we played, as we went into the 4th round, it was really close.
Yeah,
So
it was neck and neck last.
Here's the thing. I'm dying to roundtable this. We
my
can't.
God.
I understand we can't. But I would love to talk it through.
I would
so,
love to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, here's the good news, patrons. If you're a patron, you'll get to see a round table after the fact. But that's it. That is La Famiglia. It's coming out mid-month, next month, being released
Yes,
from
March.
Capstone. It's hitting retail mid-March-ish, somewhere around there. Beware the Ides of March, or beware Ken, basically, is what and Carbomb. Mark.
yeah, the interest. He actually used the able that I used,
Yeah.
even though I wasn't that.
Yeah,
ability.
that was good.
we figured out how to synergize.
Yeah,
this time.
yeah.
That's
And
great.
here's the thing: if the factions are different, then the synergies are different.
Correct.
You got
Absolutely.
6 factions.
All right.
right,
Absolutely.
right,
Correct. But we stayed close to each other
Yeah.
last time. We totally separated
Yep,
this time.
yep, yep.
You guys stayed close together
Right.
this time. So,
So-
maybe there is some strength in being near your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There you go. So that is La Famiglia. Check it out if you were so inclined. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a thumb, subscribe, consider supporting the show. Patreon.com/HCHQ. It's sponsored, so we don't do roundtables. That's why. But if you're a patron, you'll get to see one later on for this. So I'm Edward.
I'm Derek.
Mark?
Ken?
All right. Y'all have a great night. Have a good weekend. We'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody.
That's a spicy meatball.
Good game. Good game, y'all. That was good.
Man.
That was painful.
Oh, okay, you're telling
For
me
you.
at the end, yeah. Oh, it felt so good at the end of round 2, though. Let me tell you.